I've started recording again. That's not a load issue on my end. My recording takes more of a load than the stream did. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thought on that. If there was an issue, the recording should have taken a dump because the recording is recorded in higher quality, if that makes sense. So it's got to be something with how I'm streaming to Twitch. You know what I'm saying? He is near. Who the fuck are you? We need to cancel the military alert. It's a ghost of Uber. Oh, that's right. We never made a water source for our hospital. Slight issue. His name is Super Fresh. I don't know. That is... I don't know why it would be buggy. What I'll probably have to do is do a few... How do you check the actual video quality when you have it on broadcast test mode? Like, I would need to see the video because nothing on my end shows it. I don't even know how to troubleshoot that. Nothing on my end shows anything wrong when that happens. Like I said, even my video recording is perfect. So, like, I'll try seeing if I can figure out how to track down what just happened and fix it. But I can't guarantee I can figure that out because the only way I can think of to do that would be a genuine stream. Because the only other way to stream without you guys seeing the stream is broadcast mode or bandwidth mode, and bandwidth won't let me see the video. So how do I troubleshoot? Yeah, and also, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And OBS doesn't let me change stuff live anyways. I have a thought. I want to see something. I might make it pixelate again. Bear with me. I'm going to go to performance on the GPU and see what Task Manager says my GPU is doing. So video encode is at 47%. That is the stream. Engine 14 is my recording. Because the graphics card has different engines for different things for some reason. All right, if I do this... Is this pixelated, guys? Because nothing is happening on my end. That's pixelated. My load hasn't changed. Like, according to my GPU, that's as easy as doing the regular whatever. My load never changed. I'm not even above 50% on my GPU. In total, I'm at 47. Or no, for video encode, I'm at 47. Engine 14's at 29. Whatever the fuck Engine 14 is. Maybe it fights fires. Maybe it knows when he is near. Maybe it tells me when things are super fresh. But, like, my GPU temp is only at 36 degrees. That's wicked. That's not that hot for GPUs, right? What is a normal GPU temp? What is a normal range for GPUs? 65 to 85 degrees Celsius is a normal GPU temp. Mine's at 36. So, my GPU is not even thermal throttling. I'm nowhere close. I don't understand why Twitch is angry. Yeah, clearly it has something to do with text. You have to remember, also, secondarily, this isn't the same... This is why this is weird. I do a 2 PC setup. So it's not like, oh, that screen somehow is making my processor load go up. This screen is just transmitted via pixels via a capture card. Like, picture is picture as far as it's concerned. So it's got to be something with how I'm broadcasting and how Twitch is encoding it. You know what I'm saying? We try not dipping your capture card in Vaseline. Damn it, I knew it. I knew there was a secret. It's the don't use Vaseline secret. Ancient, super fresh secret. I don't know People are allowed out. People are getting treated. We're getting interrupted by a great horned owl. Whoop-de-doo. We have 11 idlers again, implying that people are done hauling stone. I'm going to check the other places where I believe at least at one point I had stone. But none of the rest of this glitch is out, right? So it's just a series of texts. Whenever it's text, it freaks. None of this causes issues. But like you guys said, it even does me. Which means it has nothing to do with the video capture. You know what I'm saying? Because I shouldn't pixelate if somehow there was something weird happening with the video capture. But it doesn't glitch me out. Or no, it does glitch me out, meaning that is not something to do with video capture. Something about the text is making Twitch angry. I wish I knew how to fix that. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right settings compared to Twitch. Maybe I've got some number too high or too low. Twitch bit rates for streaming. There's a good upload speed. All right, hold on. Output, streaming. This one website, if nothing else, says a recommended upload rate of 5.7 megabits per second. By the way, don't forget to have a 35 to 40% buffer. 5.7, 10 would be 0.5, so 30 would be 1.5. Would be what, 6.2? I do 6.144. That's good. That's if you're doing 30 frames per second, which I'm not.
Did you remember to restart recording?
I did. I did remember to restart recording. Thank you. Thank you for asking. However, more frames per second requires a higher bit rate. For Twitch, it pushes your range for 720 video to between 35 and 5,000 kilobits per second. YouTube Live recommends a higher number when you factor in these new requirements. 6.2 megabits per second upload speed for Twitch and 7.4 for YouTube Live is, or around these, is recommended. Keep in mind, this is the highest possible optimal value. It's not a bit thing on my end. I don't know. I don't know why text. We'll have to keep an eye on that, though. I don't know, like, let me put it this way. I'm not going to do anything. If we have that error again next Saturday, then it's not just Twitch being fucky tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be trying to fix something and it could be on Twitch's end. So I will have to essentially not do anything for a week. See if Twitch goes fucky with full text next weekend. If it does, then I have to probably change a setting. I'm seeing push up. Domine want to know who he killed. Domine the second. You've killed no one. You have no kills to your name still. Sorry. Bye greeting, it's super fresh. Did that work? I didn't see them saying, oh, bye welcome. Twitch is self-censoring the violence. Yep. All right, Dragaman. Who has Dragaman? I broke my pencil. Who has Dragaman killed? Like, so what to do at the end of the stream to see who's killed what in this particular fight. Dragaman, you've got 8 notable kills. Idala Beached Fatal, Idala Trumpet Topay Thunders, Nilo Diamond Glitter, a Lava Dale Lantern, Lava Dale Lanterns, 2 horses, Eye Sturdfield's the elf, and Mappy Eastproud the giant groundhog. You've also killed 1 unnamed female giraffe, 4 unnamed female elves, 8 unnamed male elves, 1 unnamed female elf somewhere else. Oh, when we were attacking. 3 giant male pandas and 1 male giant black bear. So you killed pandas. Ooh, I killed a giant groundhog and unnamed pandas. I don't know. Oh, also, I'm just going to do the push now. It's not a seasonal one, but I got pushes waiting, and I'm going to save now because we've had too many times where the game crashed after a fight and I lost the fight. So we're going to save now. My chair is not behaving nice. It's like rotating on me. I did them a bit quietly, but that's because it's like 9:30 here, and I don't want my neighbor to think I have a sound bar for no reason. The groundhog probably killed a Barbaderp. Where did that fight come from? Wait. How many elves did we just kill? Remember, like, none of the places around us had a lot of elves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. We just took out 27 elves. There's not a single place around us that could afford 27 elves. Wait, did I count it right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 28, 29. I knew when I looked up and I saw more elves, I counted wrong. 29 elves. Does anyone remember our last stream? How many elves do they have? That was like way more elves than I could have ever hoped to have killed in one go. For an ambush? That wasn't a fight, that was an ambush. Yeah, that was just an ambush. There can't be that many elves left. Yeah, that one literally had like 1 elf. This one's saying 30 and this one's saying 40, but that can't be right. They didn't have that many elves unless they're all kids. Did they just pop out a bunch of babies and attack us? They only have 3 sites. They didn't have that many elves when we last checked. It's only been like 1 in-game year. Did they just leave a bunch of babies behind? One of these is empty now. It wasn't this one. They had no elves. One of these two just lost the majority of its elves. Like, we might genuinely pass into like the realm of dwarves because of that. 30 elves is a lot. They didn't have that many elves. Yeah, what do they have total? 120 last time we checked? Like, I know, like, we had to have taken out like a 5th or a 4th of the elves just now. In an ambush. I wouldn't call that an ambush if you just sent a quarter of your race to kill someone. That's not an ambush. that is an all-in last-ditch assault. I mean, I suppose you have a point, but it's still weird. Why don't I have a craft surf up here to do shit with bone? Let's build a craft workshop up here to do bone shit. I'm surprised I don't have one. Oh, also, I did the push. Push and push. All right, well, our idlers keep plummeting down to 0. We have people moving stone again. I think we're about done with getting the stone finally situated together. Our magma tube room thing is going well. The salt blocks. Do-do-do. It's only 9:32. That just pushed forward my schedule a bunch. I didn't think they were going to do that. Hold on. We're going to cheat our information. I need to know what the hell just happened. That's one of those things where you have to like send out the spies and be like, can someone tell me what just happened? We just saved. Let's open up Legends. And export that. I need to know what they have left. Legends viewer, not browser. Yeah, it's only been 2 years since we last did this. Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, we're now above 50. The elves are down to 59. They only had 79, 88. They only had 88 elves, and they sent 29 to assault us? Jesus, I knew that there's no way they had that many. Yeah, that's not even counting children. That's probably what those other numbers are artificially high for. No, 59 is counting the children. 47 is the adults. There's only 47 in the civilization. I think this counts the children. Yeah, so of adults, they only had 29 plus 47, which is 56, 76. They only had 76. Hold on. 29 divided by 76 is 58. 18 remaining? Which is what, little over half? 2/3? Yeah, we did between 1/3 and 1/2 of their race. Yeah, half would have been 38. Hold on. I forget where to see the fight. Who fought us? Who just did that? You fucking idiot. Oh, it was an ambush, so it won't tell us who fought because it didn't count as a legit fight. It was a joke, man. Wait, did the elves fight themselves? What is this fight? Hold on. Let me in. It says one battle. In year 7. Oh, that's the war. All right, hold on. Warfare. What war are we? Oh, okay, you know what? Let's just go back to summary. Let's do it this way. Show me the dwarves. We are the site. Where's the sites? All right, new idea. I just want to see what happened to us. Give me us, please. World map, sites. Show me ReinLash. Okay, what just happened? I don't care who became a doctor. The giant groundhog. Yeah, it just says we struck him down. All right. Well, how about this? Where did you just come from? The only thing involving you was when you were killed. Where the fuck are those elves? The whole time it's like, oh, you made good earrings. I don't care. What idiot attacked us? That was us coming back. Masterful. Is it not going to tell us about the elves dying because they weren't important people? The elves, they weren't important people, so we don't get to know about them dying. Oh my god. Imagine losing half of your race to something that was so fucking minor, fucking Legends viewer doesn't keep track of it. Are you kidding me? None of them were historical figures. Oh, by the way, that named Black Bear that killed Barbadurp was killed by one of our unnamed dwarves. Yeah, he has no historical information on that. They weren't important people. I don't know. And that was an ambush, not a fight, so it doesn't count in this fucking tracker. The elves only have 47 people left across their 3 sites. I don't know why you would do that. Their 3 sites, okay, their real numbers, because the game lies. Their real numbers is 3 elves there, plus 1 outcast. 29 elves there, plus 2 outcasts, and no animals, which is hilarious. And then the one I'm stealing animals from, there it goes, 15 elves. I was like, they don't have anyone. And 3 outcasts. The bottom one had to be the one that attacked us, because they now have no elves. I thought they used to be the bigger number. These ones pixelate me too? Alright, I'm sorry, I'll get rid of this. I got the information I needed mostly. I almost feel like we should open all the taverns and stuff to allow refugees to save some races as pets. No. The way the thing keeps track of who does what is the amount of people in that race living. If we want this to be a realm of dwarves, we must remove the other races. We are above 50 though. So we might already have that because it wasn't above if one of them has a majority. Are you going to focus right? What is going on here? There we go. Wasn't it just one of the races has majority? Why would you, if you have 76 adults, why would you fling 29 of them in an ambush versus a dwarven fort? That seems insane to me. They almost have as few people as goblins. They flung 29 at us when they only had 76. So what do they have now? I already forgot the number. Well, we'll just subtract this. 56 minus 9, 47. There's 47 elves left. Oh, wait, no, we had the 3 numbers. 29, 39, 42, 47. Theoretically, plus the 6 outcasts. So we'll say 53. There are 53 elves, and there's only 44 goblins. The goblins don't have a civilization anymore because of how few they have. So the elves are basically extinct by, like, the game's math. I think the goblin thing was also sight control. That might be what's keeping the elves bouncing. Is what they have left for sights. There are 59 elves, but only 47 adults. That's what it is. The problem is, if we do an obvious attack, then we die to animals. I don't know why. If we only sneak in, then I don't think we have to fight their animals as much. This one has no elves. No, this one has tons of elves. 29. That one has the most. This one has a total of 4 elves. I wish I could do like an assassination mission. Like, hey, Raid, what are you there to do? Kill the elves. details. What happens if we demand surrender? Oh wait, no, that's right. We have to occupy. Screw that. The problem is the sheer animals they have. We do well when we're controlling. I don't think we do well when we attack. But if we raise, if we openly attack and we get lucky, they only have 4 elves. I can destroy a site. Sneak in and get more animals. If we do sneaking, then I'm going for the one that will have... No. If we do sneaking, I'm going to go for the one that has a chance at getting us unicorns. Which is here. Raid site. Sign squads. What are they going to do? Counterattack us? At this point, I think we openly freaking want it. FOIA. Islandier. And hopefully we get some nice unicorns. We got 1 unicorn last time. I forget where he is, but we kept him inside, so he's safe. Yes, here he is. Question. Male unicorn will marry males and will marry females. Okay. Whatever it wants to do in its free time is fine, as long as we'll have babies. I don't care. How did that training go? Weren't we training like war grizzlies? We do have a war grizzly. A huge monster in the shape of a grizzly bear. His hair is brown, his skin is burnt umber, his eyes are brown. I should probably assign him to our military squad so we can just use the war grizzly bear. I want to wait so we can breed more grizzles, though. That's like, he's gruff and shit, but like, we need to wait for some more. Who is up here with our fucking black bears? Oh, just the dogs. The dogs are wanting to hang out with the bears, pretend they're hot shit. Yes, we need more grizzles. We must get Babel grizzles. Alright, they're traveling. Oh, fuck, I forgot to fill up Squad 2. Squad 2's down 3 people. We gotta let them train up. How's Squad 3 doing? Squad 3's down 2 as well. Are they back? They're back. I almost want it to be long just so we can see if we killed some elves. Nope, they got in and out undetected. There's no more elves to care. Unicorn, 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 unicorn. Unicorn and an ibex? I will take a dire eagle, though. Did we get a grizzle? We got a grizzle. Alright, so we need to do these in order. You. No. Eagle. Oh, they're not in yet. It doesn't count. Yeah, they're not all the way in yet, so I can't do anything with them. I have to wait for everyone to come to the meeting area and be like, oh, yeah, we love it here. What do we have for crafts? Haven't we been cranking out crafts? Or did he stop? He probably stopped. No, he's still supposedly going. I don't know why it ain't fucking active. We have a lot of stone in this one square. Alright, if they've become stuff, that means they fully returned, right? The cobalt deer and others have returned. No, they have not. Where the fuck is my eagle? You said I had an eagle back. Where is my eagle? Okay, no, they are still coming in. Well, then hurry up. Oh, yeah, you're right. I didn't actually check to see if our Grizzle could breed. I checked the unicorn. Yo, Grizzle, how's it going? Mare Grizzle Bear will marry females. Don't grow attached to a bronze battle axe. Why? Finbab. Where the fuck are you? I'm about to fix that. Because I assigned it. Alright, that one's on me. What the fuck is Telcedel? Here we go. Steel battle axe. Huh? How do you like that? New race added. Giant raccoons and kangaroos. Why do we have a kangaroo? Okay, I'm not seeing the other grizzle yet. I guess we gotta wait. They're still coming in. Okay. I don't know about the unicorn yet. We're working on it. He's not showing up in the list. They're not all in. We have to wait patiently for Santa Claus to deliver our unicorn. I mean, the funny thing is, at this rate, if we just butchered everything that came in, because we can now order them for butchering, that's all we have to do. We just got to steal every animal they have. If there's not enough elves there to care, what's stopping us from just constantly stealing from them? I know what we need. My point is, I can't tell. We don't have it yet. There we go. Unicorn. I think I'm putting the other ones over here. Kangaroo grays? Really? The ibex and the deer I think we're going to put outside. The mule I'll keep in. We don't need the ibex and the deer though. I'll keep the kangaroo though. It's a kangaroo! Yeah, we'll put these outside. We need more fresh meat to buy time. Eagle. Eagle. Grizzle bear. By the way, the old one was a male and the new one's also a male. 2 males. What do we have left? Skunk, echidna, skunk, red squirrel. I think these were all outside, weren't they? The chipmunk and a raccoon. Black bear goes over here. Weird little tiny things. Am I wrong? Did we put squirrels up here? No, no we didn't. What did go over here? Literally nothing. No, we did put deer over here. Deer, groundhogs, and wombats. Deer, groundhogs, and wombats. Okay. I think raccoon was new, right? Let's put a giant raccoon over there. That's like a wombat, right? Raccoons, wombats, it's all the same creature. What goes here? Chipmunks, squirrels, hamsters. So what am I doing with skunks? Where are are skunks out here? Are you my skunk? Yeah, you're skunks. Skunks, weasels. Makes sense. I'm guessing echidnas as well. And the buzzard and the crow go inside. All right, everyone has been sorted. Please name the giant raccoon. Raccoon. God damn it. Fine. Legendary climber. Was it controls? What was this again? What was rename? Control shift in. Whom? I hate you. Drag him in. You're a bad person. Squirrel. Hey! Hey, Kleino Dev! How you doing, Kleino? Thank you. Whichever mod's paying attention. Thank you. How's it going, Kleino Dev? Are you here to watch us destroy the world? Kleino Dev. We are being the evil dwarves. We have a small world with a short history because we want to make sure that the world grows up knowing only dwarves. We're currently, and I took a screenshot of this, we're in a golden age. We've basically taken out every semi-mega beast in the game as far as I'm tracking. There might be one left. You know what I'm thinking of mega beasts. It was at one point the age of the Hydra and the Rock. Then we killed the Rock and then we killed the Hydra. So I think we've killed all the major ones. Then we were in the Golden Age. There are no more goblin civilizations. They've been taken out. There are only 44 or 43 goblins left in the world. They are still in their old goblin hole, but I think that belongs to humans now. And we're not at war with the humans, so they get to live for now. We are at war with the elves. They have 3 locations. This location has 3 elves in it. This location has 29 elves in it. And this location had 44 elves in it, but then they sent 29 plus a lot of animals to ambush us, and we killed them all. So it's down to 15 elves. Now, their civilization still exists because they have 3 sites, but I'm hoping when the season changes that this becomes the age of the dwarf. And then afterwards, we might have to remove the humans because the humans are hiding the goblins. Yeah, we got an ambush. That was a full army. 29 elves plus every freaking dire thing that they could send. Dire black bears, dire pandas. No, I just noticed dire war pandas. I didn't even notice the war part. Dire war pandas. Bunch of elves, dire red squirrels. And some dire groundhog recruit. Yes, we must kill the humans next. Oh, I'm not trading with elves. Are these elves? They're not elves. Yeah, no, these are humans. No, we're not trading with elves. All these animals is because we keep raiding their homes. They don't have anyone left to catch us. They literally have 15 elves here, so they have unicorns. We're trying to get breeding unicorns from the elves. So I'm sending my first 2 squads out to capture things, and literally all we are doing is stealing livestock. And that's where we're getting all these animals from. Yeah, no, we're not trading with those damn elves. We just keep coming back. The last one that returned. Oh, we didn't see the genders. We didn't see the new unicorn gender. Where did the unicorn go? That's a mule. That's a male unicorn. Where's the other unicorn? He's probably still being, or they are probably still being brought in. Let me do it this way. No, let me go to pets. I did that wrong. Unicorn. Male. Unicorn. Dim. Unicorn. Is this the same one? Male in the middle. I keep doing the wrong one. Unicorn. There you go. No, they're male. We have 2 male unicorns. I could search for unicorn if I had the intelligence to figure out how to search for things instead of finding the same unicorn over and over again and going, unicorn. But look, if nothing else, then then we at least know that our unicorns are super fresh. I'm gonna have to talk to Terramokes and see if I can't get us a freaking like Shadow Realm emote or something made. I don't know what it is with me and Asian food, but every time I order, well, not every time, but if I had a dime every time I've had some weird, stupid story when ordering from Asian food, I'd have 2. That's not a lot, but it's more than you would expect. They are near. Like, I don't know what is with me in ordering cursed Asian food. I'm just a weeb who lived in Japan who has nostalgia for the food he used to eat. All right, Dragoman, I have spoken to Terramokes right now. I haven't given him too much information. I have told him, I even showed him your picture, because again, they do come over on Sunday. I even showed him your picture and said, hey, I need, I started with, and I need to stress this, I don't want a lewd one, which of course gets him ready to do art. When you have to stress, I'm not trying to get something lewd. And I was like, I might need an emote that is a wiggle wang. Of course, he stared at me like I was, in fact, some type of drug dealer. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I showed him the picture and said, this is the picture I've been given. All I know is that my chat has been discussing that they might be interested in a wiggle wang emote. And then I said, run the idea past Mad Sammy, since so far the 2 emotes we have had, we ran past Mad Sammy because she translates me to normal for Terramokes. So I was like, and see if something could be done with this. Now, I have not double backed on it to be like, have you spoken to Mad Sammy? What is going on with this? But I have forwarded that information to Terramokes. I just don't know if it has been translated to normal idea via Mad Sammy yet. We're not conquering sites because the thing is, each of these sites has hundreds of dire pandas. They have like no elves, but they have like an ungodly amount of dire creatures for some reason. So if I invade, we get killed by dire war pandas because for some reason, when I fight them on my map, we obliterate them. When I fight them in a raid, they kill me in one shot. So I'm trying not to actively fight them on their map because I want the numbers to be in my favor. The cobalt deer have returned. In the midsummer of the year 19, the glazes of romance slipped into island deer, undetected by the poetry of cedars of the auburn sweetness. In midsummer of 19, they stole livestock. We stole a giant crow, a giant fly, 1 chinchilla, 1 giant red squirrel, 1 giant gray squirrel, 1 giant groundhog, 1 giant deer, a baby-eating dingo, 1 giant panda. God, I'm so tired of the pandas. 1 giant fly, 2 giant eagles, 1 wombat, 1 raven, 1 weasel, 1 giant red panda, 1 giant red squirrel. No unicorns. So literally at this point, us stealing animals is actually us fighting them so that we can get the freaking animals out without dying to them. Did you show him the clip? What clip? Have you discussed my wiggle wang with Sammy? He is near. I only approved the wiggle wang clip. No, I did not think to show him the wiggle wang clip. Do you think me showing Terramokes the wiggle wang clip would somehow convince him that the wiggle wang is not to be lewd? a clip of me yelling at you guys going, stop it, it is not a wiggle wang, and you guys vehemently arguing with me going, no, it is in fact a wiggle wang. that you think that argument's going to convince them that it's not lewd. It is not. It is not the wiggle wang. Would be one worm on a string. Yeah, the issue is just getting it done. There's a clip in the Discord. Yes, I think so. Booba emote win. Yes, that is the one. Why would I do a booba emote? First of all, it's a bunker, not a booba. We've had this argument before, and I think, in my head at the very least, I won that argument. Ergo, we have proven not a booba. It is a bunker. So I don't know why we keep having this discussion. I've already proven not a booba. There's no way to argue that fact because I've so effectively proven my point that it cannot in fact be a booba. Oh, that looks like a booba. First of all, this isn't even it. This is not the booba. The other thing's not the booba either. None of it is it. There is no booba. This is the bottom of a tube that for some reason Armok Vision will not load. This is the test tube. This is a tube to hold magma, and inside it is another tube to hold the dwarves. I don't know why every time I want to talk about the tube, I block the microphone with my hand. You're not allowed to hear me. But no, it is a tube, and inside the tube is another tube. Tube of dwarves inside a tube of magma. That's what we're doing with. Would you call it a shaft? The booba tube? Why is this now a booba? You demand everything in my base to be boobas. First it was the pillbox with its unnatural straightness. And now it's the tubes that we lived in. I mean, I already gave you guys Tomb of Woe. I gave you OO Tomb. You can't leave me with this is not a boob. Why is there a rock here? Is this like a gym? Because it's a block. We did everything on the outside. So if I do that basalt block, that'll fix that. That block will disappear. Then we can fill the inside thing, and then we'll be done getting those blocks, at least for the time being. Then we'll need to start finding a way to safely get in some magma. Because... Is here a cricket? That poor dumb bastard. I don't know why there's a cricket doing that stupid mating chirp thing they do at this point in the year. Like, you're about to freeze to death, good sir. You have completely misunderstood how the birds and the bees work. That shit happens in spring. It's the earth tit. Why is the fort so smexy? It's not. It is not a smexy fort. The problem is it is a three-dimensional design, and you freaking nerds are looking at two-dimensional slices of it going, ah yes, as a man of culture, I can identify that this is in fact a tit. Not only is it a tit, it's super fresh. More military, more kill. It's just two tubes. It is two flasks that I need to get magma in. Is this still going to be a tit when I get magma in it? How do I have a ramp up here but not down here? What happened to the ramp to go up one? Now I'm trying to figure out if I should get rid of those ramps. Whatever, leave the ramps alone. Because right now, this is the point that I care about getting magma from the volcano in here. But I don't want to have to do this too many times. Because I'm worried about cave-ins still. I haven't gotten the basis of this down yet, so I don't want to cause a cave-in. We're still removing dirt. Once I'm done excavating the dirt and we're just doing building, then I'll start transferring the magma in. I buffered. No, don't buffer. Buffering's bad. Actually, that's a thought. Speaking of buffering, I'll try to reach out to, am I forgetting his name right now? Blind. I'll try to reach out to Blind IRL. See if he's ever had that weird pixelating when looking at the Dwarf Fortress screen. Because I don't, by the way, I think this is slightly out of your purview, Kleino, but have you ever seen this happen? I'm assuming you're pixeled. My screen, everything on my side is fine. Even my recording of this is completely fine. But apparently when I do this, the Twitch goes super pixelated. And like even when I looked at my own channel, it was doing it too. But like on my end, everything's fine, and I don't know why it's doing that. I'm assuming that might be a bit not what you've had to deal with before, but you bop around a lot of Dwarf Fortress streams. Maybe you've seen that before. Hopefully that's not just me. I don't know why it's doing that. It didn't do it before. But I did also recently change my settings. Huh, no idea. That's what I figured. That's fine. I recently changed my settings, but like I said, everything on my end is good. Like I'm not dropping a frame or anything. So I have no clue why it's doing that. My graphics card, my processor, nothing's close to high. My temperatures aren't up. And it's only on the stream. I put more effort. I record more data into the recorded video. My recordings are good. The recording of this, that's on my local, perfect quality during that. So it's somehow it's like between me and Twitch, but I don't know how to fix that if it is. I don't know what's causing that. I've never had that happen before. God, I hope it's just stupid September shit that gets fixed. But Blind streams like every day. Well, not every day, but he streams often enough that I'm assuming if that is an issue someone would have had, it would be him. But he might also not have had it because he's partners, so he might have better encoding priority or whatever the hell it is, so he might not have ever had to deal with that. We should do a Necro short fort for October. What do you mean a Necro short fort? We did it. One, we did a Necro fort. That shit was a pain in my ass. One. Two, October is probably gonna be a spook game. Like there's not too many times throughout the year. Like it's usually a hard and fast rule. It is the thing that has a few exceptions, but it is the rule that Saturdays are Dwarf Fortress. But one of those exceptions is Spoopy October, where for a spook game, I do a spook game. So, quite frankly, I'm probably not going to be doing Dwarf Fortress. Probably going to do, that one game. You know, Lost Hope, but the new one. What is that new one called? Celebrate October by turning off necromancers altogether. No, not Phasmo. Like the one where we do the horror adventure games. No, Village. We did Village because that was basically birthday stream. And it had almost been a year and I had the game and I never played it. Yes, Man of Medan 3. Whatever the hell it's called. So basically we're either gonna have a good spoop or you're all gonna laugh as I get fucking angry as they screw me over on the story again, which you guys seem to like. My current Dwarf Fortress fort is a severe haunted area and the ground is covered in wiggly purple tentacle grass and eyeball shrubs. That's spoopy. Go pet it. Pet the wiggle wang grass. Nothing bad can happen. Ooh, Haunted Fort is fun too. Totes spoopy. Phasmophobia I might do on a Monday stream around that time. Like see what's become of it. Because I haven't played Phasmo in a long, long time. Let me put it this way. I haven't played Phasmo at all since the Revenant debuff. Oh god, no. You guys are idiots. do this carefully. The Revenant debuff that only I call the Revenant debuff. But again, when I explain it to people, most people usually agree with me. I don't know if they're just saying that out of fear, like, oh dear God, why is this man talking to me? Please leave me and my family alone, sir. Maybe that is what is happening. Most people tend to agree with me, but like, it's such a few people when I talk to them at a time. And at this point, literally convincing anyone to be wrong, be going against the holy idea of the game's design. How dare you? How dare you speak ill of the Phasmophobia? You are not a true fan. True fans would never speak ill of Phasmo. True fans know the truth of the beauty of Phasmo. Yes, you were. I think everyone's getting a new job. I think we also, if he's still here, T'Chulu. I think T'Chulu had to go to sleep. T'Chulu, like, we have to have some claps in chat. I don't know if I'll ever check the VOD, but T'Chulu's getting a new job too. He is re-entering the job market after, I believe he said 10 years of raising his kids. I think that's what he said. Which I mean, genuine support for him. That can be stressful trying to re-enter the job market after so long. Ah yes, Uber Eats, the spoopiest. Astroneer got a Halloween update. Astroneer was a good game, but the problem is like, it had a really difficult beginning, essentially establishing an oxygen environment, and then after that, there wasn't too much to do. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time I played Astroneer? I think the last time we did Astroneer, I had a semi-server thing set up. I was playing with 4 of you guys. We had just set up Atmosphere. Someone blew up the base. I guess they felt sad. Like, I was disappointed, but I wasn't like yelling at anyone or anything like that. And then all of the people involved stopped showing up in chat. I think that they were just so ashamed of what they had done. They just disappeared from chat. I sent them to the Shadow Realm. Because I don't think I heard from them again after that. I'm trying to remember what their names were. Oh, you're right. Astroneer is the one that I played the one time, and we broke the shit out of the game. I remember that. I did 2 streams on it. We just broke the game. Yeah, the ghost got put to rest. We had a bunch of ghosts get put to rest. Hello, Comrade Daft. Yeah, it's not Space Engineer. That is the game I did. It was the other one. Stationeers? Stationeers. That was the one I was thinking of. I forget who those people were. But yeah, there was a bunch of you guys who were regulars. They came in, so I was like, yeah, we'll do this with you. They were roughhousing. I said, just be careful for the base. They said, okay, don't worry. Then they blew up part of the base. I was like, damn it, you guys. It was like the one thing I said not to do. I wasn't yelling or anything. I was like, all right, we got to fix this. And then they're like, oh, we're sorry. And then like, they never showed up in chat again. You know, when I say that out loud, especially with like the Shadow Realm delivery stories, it sounds like I'm murdering people. It wasn't Space Engineers. I did not bully. It wasn't Space Engineers. To be clear, there is another game called Stationeers. Yes, there is a completely another game that's like a weird oxygen simulator thing. Like, it's a semi-physics simulator that does voxel terrain called Stationeers. The only issue with that game is it was good. Nothing against the game. The game is good for what it has. The problem is what the game doesn't have, and that is a point. Like, you get to a point in that game where, like, all right, you set up your base, you're making oxygen, you're growing food.
I'm giving you a name.
What's the point after that? He has bestowed the name upon an iron short sword. Congratulations. It's more 3D Oni. I don't know what Oni is. Stationeers. Stationeers is not 3D Factorio. There's nothing to do in Stationeers. Like I said, it is difficult at the beginning, and it's an enjoyable game for what it has. But once you set up an airlock and you have plants and you're doing the gases and oxygen, you're basically done. There's no like mid to end game in the game. I think at some point you can now get resources to build a spaceship to leave, which like okay, that's good, but that's no more difficult. Like you've accomplished the game. At that point, you're just collecting resources. Yeah, like I don't know, like in Minecraft, comparing this back to Minecraft, if you do Minecraft, like you want to get more resources, you tend to have to build an outpost or do a bigger base or like change something to get you more gameplay. In Stationeers, the only thing is the base. So once it's properly set up, everything after that is just how far do you have to go to get resources. There's nothing that attacks you, so you don't have to worry about real survivability. As long as you have something to generate your water and oxygen, you're done. Everything after that has no difficulty curve. So that's kind of where the game lost me, is I was just like, all right, I'll just wait for them to add in the gameplay. And they just didn't. They've updated a ton. But again, it's like what I said earlier. If you're doing an update and it's not adding in more gameplay, is it an update? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like, I don't know what the... Yay, they added in, I can build a chair now for the base and I can sit in it. Oh, they added in nicer looking plants. I mean, that's great. But where's the game? Like, Minecraft Galacticraft is fun. You can go to the moon. The elves are sponsoring this discussion so they can live longer. You're right. We have not raided the elves in a minute. I'm sorry. Let us raid them again. Hopefully we can entice them to counterattack us. They only have 15 elves. Like if they counterattack us, we're gonna like be wiping them out. Become adventurers. We must get more. Huh? Why? Why? What is wrong with you? Unicorn should have been a big number. That's because it was an extra male. You stupid mother. Let the unicorns breed. Oh God. Oh God, we got a problem. I only confirmed that one unicorn would breed. They might have just killed the breeder. He will marry whatever the hell. All right, whatever. We're good in that regard. We didn't have a girl unicorn yet. That's the issue. We had two males. I confirmed one male was horny for females. Then we got another male, so I didn't pay attention. Then we killed one of those two males. I don't know which one we killed, but they're dead now. I mean, that's good. Like, I will give you that. You know, they added new planets, and each of those planets is a slightly unique experience. Some of them do have atmosphere, some of them don't, so some of them are easier to do, some of them are harder to filter. You have different orientations for the solar panels. That's all good. However, it's all a literal math equation. Like, each planet has an optimal angle for the solar panels. They have a program you can put in to track the sun. It's just different math each time. The atmosphere is different on each planet, so you have a slight tweak to how your thing processes the gases. You know what I'm saying? So like each one is a unique experience. But once you've done that on that planet, what is my drive? In similar issue right now with another game, the Satisfactory. progressing through the first couple of tiers, it's fantastic. You're unlocking new things, you're getting new technologies. Coolio, you're setting up a fucking space elevator. They haven't put an ending to the game yet. There's like those evil things that I grabbed that whisper in your ear. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for there to be proper enemies in that game. Like freaking Factorio. Factorio's just got the enemies. You have something to be a problem. Did I IP the...
Craft is a lot like what you are describing, but it takes so freaking long to build each ship.
Well, yeah, a lot of them are. A lot of these type of games have similar beats, but that's my problem is so many of them have an issue on the back end. They just don't go anywhere. I've got 10 more push-ups. Everyone, relax your eyes. Don't stare at the screen as you enjoy me pushing. I know some of you are trying to compensation. As my streams go on, I'm just gonna slowly like start filling up the area behind me with more and more like exercise equipment and shit. Yeah, Factorio. Factorio's a bit of a long game, but Factorio's kind of got what I'm talking about. Like, there are enemies. There is an antagonist. A bunch of like survival builder games came out with no antagonist. Like there's no push to do like why am I trying to progress in this game? There's nothing to beat. All right, someone fighting? Oh, they're back. Anyone catch us? No one caught us. Do I see a unicorn? We got a peregrine. That's all we got out of that. We got a cougar. It's not even dire. If they're trained, that means they're available to go again. That's how I'm taking that. No, they're not. It must be the third squad training. Ah, I do like that, Zakdos. Hold on. Channel points. What are my skills? Current job would be kind of weird because current job changes so often and dwarves are goofy. But I do like the idea of like, what are my skills? Because I kind of give you like a general idea what your skills are when you get dwarfed, but you could be training, other things can happen. Your skills might change. Can't be stomach. We're getting idlers again. I think this genuinely means for once that our dwarves are done. Like with a stone and stuff, we might finally be on the recovering end of that. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean. Basically, I would load up therapists and read across. Like, I see what your high stats are. Why does strategist guy always breathe so hard into the mic? Oh, you can't see it, but he's cycling under the desk. Powers his computer. We know he's getting tired when he starts dropping frames. Well, no, actually, I have a problem. Me and the microphone, we have a love-hate relationship. How goes it, Mike? 3 videos ago? I think it was 3 videos ago. I've got it on YouTube right now. I'm not sure it's public. One of them did. My voice would come in like this, and then it would drop out. and then it would come back in halfway through a sentence. I have settings to filter out background noises. Either I set it low, and it picks up everything I do, or I set it high to try to filter out basic noises, and then it talks this. But the problem is that throughout the night, my volume goes up and my volume goes down, particularly near the end of a stream when I've gone 8 hours and I'm a bit tired. I'm still going, but my volume, my presence, the power with which I hit the mic has dropped a bit. So either it's balanced for the beginning and end of the stream when I'm quieter, or it's balanced for the middle of the stream. The real issue is, at some point, I do usually get a good balance, but I've changed all the stream settings, including the audio settings, meaning this bad boy right now is set to be sensitive. It's super fresh. This mic it's a Procaster. I remember that much. Rode Procaster. It's like some weird directional mic, so also, I don't think I need to keep it as close as I keep it. Like I talk directly into the mic, but I don't think I need to do that. But particularly when it's not sensitive, we'll say, it cuts out a lot sooner, because as I go further and over to one side versus being in front of it and going to the other side, I am just talking the same way the whole way through. But I can tell you for a fact that, at least in my own headset, that I'm hearing a difference in how well my mic is picking up what I'm doing. And again, I'm not actually changing the volume, just my position. But the mic is a bit of a positional mic. I don't know what the actual term for that is, because it's designed to filter out a bit the side audio being bounced off the walls and maybe some of the air conditioning. So it does some of the filtering itself. I don't know how strong that's actually coming through on stream, because I do balance the audio. I just thought of that. I have a thing set up to try to balance the audio a bit, so that might have just looked like me being an idiot going back and forth. But you don't have to go far off this like central cone for the audio to drop off precipitously. So I kind of try to keep it close, because I'm not entirely sure where that cutoff line is, particularly if I'm like looking at chat, because I think if I'm over here talking to chat, we're good. But I think if I go over here a bit and talk to chat, it starts dropping me. So you kind of gotta like not only be in front of it, but like be talking at it. So effectively, if I wanted to do that right, I could be over here looking at chat, but I've got to be like side-eyeing almost, or a bunch of it starts getting dropped off if I don't talk into the mic. But I don't need to be this close, admittedly, but there's just something so personal about me telling you how super fresh it is. Don't you do that to me, CJ. And it sounds like he's freestyling. Great. Great. When did the game pause? Oh, we got a caravan, that's why. Freestyle. Freestyle. Really, the sensible solution to a lot of my issues would be to stream less. As stupid and as heretical as I know that sounds to you guys, but like the audio balance would probably be better if I wasn't going for so long. I wouldn't have a drop off near the end in terms of either energy and or volume when talking to you. I probably cut off about 2 hours. But if I cut off 2 hours and you have an issue of where to stream, because as I've said this before, I'll say it again, I stream technically at a very dumb time. Like, if you look at the amount of people who are watching Dwarf Fortress streams on a Saturday, if they're not like just someone who watches blind no matter what he's doing, so that doesn't count as, I'll say, Dwarf Fortress viewers for watching Dwarf Fortress. There's a peak near the beginning of my stream, and there's a peak near the end. And I have a divot in the middle. Like, I'm at the tail end of a surge of viewers and the beginning of another group of viewers. So if I cut off 2 hours, I either get rid of the early stream crew or I get rid of the late stream crew. Which kind of blows. I'm here bridging the world. Together we can enjoy our enjoyment of Dwarf Fortress, no matter where we go. So that causes an issue. I could fix some of my audio issues if I reduced my stream and cut off half my viewers. So at that point, I'd be cutting off my nose to spite my face. I hate that phrase. I don't know why I used it. That phrase makes no sense. I'm about to sneeze. Channel reward, mic adjust. Cut 2 hours out of the middle, obviously. Now, you have an idea. It's not one that I've had, like, as an idea, but one that I have thought of, if that makes sense. Not like a proposal that I thought of, but that actual action. Because I know some people. I think, actually, was it Blue Zest that did it? I knew someone. It might actually, is it blind? Is it Formal Blizzard? Someone streams early in the day, then doesn't stream for a few hours, and then streams again. That might have been like 2 years ago, so I don't know who or what that was. But someone did that, and I just could not figure out how well that worked. Like, not like how is that working well, but I was like, I wish I knew like what they were doing with that. Like, I'm not sure, because obviously your 2 different streams would theoretically be doing 2 different groups of people. Like, I'm not sure who would not watch a stream for a few hours and then come back again if it's a different stream. Stream a lot less hours, but more days. I want to do that. I've attempted to do that before, but I have an issue. I suck at streaming less hours. I've tried a couple times to stream more days. I don't care. Your guy's gonna take whatever I give you. I've tried a couple times to stream more days. Usually for some effing reason, I come up with weird ideas for the days, like when I was doing the Wednesday cooking streams and stuff. But the problem is the days I do stream, I do 8+ hours. On one hand, I don't have I'll go with motivation. It's not the right word, but I'll use it. I don't have the motivation to do another 12-hour stream after a 12-hour stream. Also, secondarily, this is actually the real primary issue, the VODs. I've got to streamline that process. I need someone who knows the fuck they're doing with that process to walk me through a better process than mine. But again, I had that one 14-hour Yakuza video that for some reason was 220 gigs. So I need, like, that's literally what takes up the other time. Is like, personally, I'm playing video games most of the time during that. Like, if any of you are friends with me on Steam, you'll see me doing some game for just fucking hours. That's me in the living room doing the game. And I've got a timer set to go off. Okay, the encoding set will take, like, I'll set up 3 videos, tell it all to encode. All right, that's going to take fucking 6 hours, or not 6, but like 3 hours. So I have a timer for 3 hours, but I'll actually have it for like an hour and a half. And then an hour and a half, that way some point in the middle, like, take out a bunch of trash and put dishes in, you know, get regular shit done through the day. But, like, the computer that has the processing power is the stream PC. So just trying to get VODs done literally takes up all the time. I haven't done a fucking primary channel YouTube video in forever. And every time we come to this stream, I feel kind of bad, because I'm like, fuck, I just did another week, and I didn't do a fucking Dwarf Fortress video. I didn't do a College of Dwarfology. But conversely, I don't feel bad like going to sleep like, oh, I didn't get any work done, because this week I got like over 300 gigabytes of data onto YouTube. So like, I'll do a massive push against my backlog, and then like I'll do like a video, or I'll change something, or like I'll start making good, I'll feel good about where I am, and then I'll turn around and fucking it'll be a backlog again. That's literally it. The VODs of this stream take up so much of my life, it's like destroying me. So here's the thing. Again, this is another case of overthinking it. I know exactly what kind of quality my viewers watch at. People barely watch. You have to remember, I'm not even talking about my primary channel. I'm talking about the archive channel. That's literally it. Most of you don't. I think I'm going through all this headache for like 5 people. If I'm being completely frank. If I go to RNG Archive, I've got 41 subscribers on the secondary, the VOD channel. The primary channel has got 1,010 subscribers on it. So why the fuck am I not doing more videos for them? I don't know. But if I look, the last video I put up was the VOD of September 4th. I had to upload it in 720 because my recording of it was shitty. I didn't put any information on it or anything. It's gotten 5 whole views. It's gotten 5 whole views and a total watch time of 8 hours. Now the video itself is 8 hours, which means, and it's basically a straight line. So there was one person who caught that VOD. Someone did not catch my Saturday stream and watched my VOD of it. That's literally it. That's my analytics. That there was someone who was unable to catch Saturday, and I ended up, the entire recording was shit. I had to download it from Twitch. I edited the audio. I put the end caps on it, made sure it was formatted from MP4 and shit for YouTube. Uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know who it was, but someone watched it. That's it. Where can I watch the VODs for Persona? They're on there. I don't think they're all public, but they are on there. That's exactly my point. So like if someone misses, I don't want them to be like, "Oh god, I missed it." You know what I'm saying? Like I almost need a therapist. I have got 6 Persona videos all up right now, and for one reason or another, they're all in private. The August 16th videos are all private right now because I just got them finished uploading yesterday, and I put no data on them. Also, I don't know where they're supposed to go in a playlist. I've got other Persona 4 videos uploaded. I've called them 0x and 1x because I don't necessarily have the first one in the playlist uploaded. So I don't know what to call them. I don't know what videos they are. Like I uploaded them. They're 2 4-hour videos. Forgot what the fuck information went to that video. So now I've just got 2 4-hour videos sitting on YouTube. I've not yet published them because I don't know what the fuck to call them. I don't know when I recorded them. I don't know where in a playlist they should be called. But right now, Persona VODs, I've got 4, 8, 16, 24. I got 24 hours of Persona right now on YouTube that I went through, making sure it was MP4 blocked right, decent audio. 24 hours are on YouTube right now. They're just not public because, again, my backlog. I've just got so many things that are saved in weird fucking locations. So here's the problem. Here's what my issue is, Dragoman. I can't. I fucking can't. I genuinely have tried twice to just quit, to be like, look, this is too much effort. Just Twitch using to YouTube. It won't work. The videos are too long. Twitch will send them, and then at some point, I'll get an error from YouTube, and YouTube will be like, nope, we abandoned that process. YouTube will only accept long videos if I send them. And even then, it kind of doesn't. YouTube will only accept like 4 or 5 hour videos from Twitch when I send it directly for some reason. When I do it myself, YouTube will accept about 6 to 7 hours. Anything longer than that, and YouTube just aborts the process halfway through. It goes, this video's too long. I'm not processing that. So YouTube won't do it. Which again, it's like, all right, well then that's just more thing. Like, stream less time. I like that idea. I've had that thought. It doesn't completely. It's like I'm damned because I'm damned. Damned if I do because I already did. That doesn't fix my old archives, if that makes sense. So until I divest myself of my old videos, then I would be streaming less now, just to stream less, if that makes sense. So then there'd be a period of about a month or two where I basically am half taking a vacation from your perspective. So I can't necessarily do that. I just want to take all my files, send them to a company, be like, here's $500. Figure out how to get them onto YouTube, please and thank you. I have looked into that before, where I found a company who was like, yeah, we'll do basic editing for you and shit. For any, it didn't have a maximum. They said for any video over 1 hour per video, it's gonna be $100. And I said, no, that is way too fucking much money. I cannot afford that right now. I don't need much effort done. I just need to steal someone's bandwidth. Because my edits are simple. I don't know LUTs and shit like that. I'm not like some weird fucking videographer perfectionist. The only thing I want to fix and balance is the audio levels. That's it. That's literally what started all of this nonsense. Is I just wanted the audio to be right. And I wanted to get around some copyright issues if we had music playing in the background. So I started recording it on 4 different audio streams. That's literally it. That was fucking it. And now I've just got this ever-growing monstrosity in the background. If you need someone to check them, I'm more than willing to do it and say it's a volunteer work. Charity work. Hell, I'd do it for less. I'd gladly work from home. Yes, you can. You can take a partial vacation anytime, and you can take total vacation anytime. We'd still be here when you come back. How do I word this correctly? No. You would be here. I might not be if I do that. How do I word that correctly? I want to make sure this is clear. I wake up when I do on the stream days because I will be streaming, if that makes sense. If something has come up on a day where I have to stream, like with, oh fuck, I forgot to feed them, like with family or whatever, and the family won't be, like I can't stream, but I'll have to do the family at around the same time, I'll wake up later. Like I need a reason to be doing something, or with my attention span, I will be doing nothing. I don't know if I've conveyed that right. If I go to halftime, like when this is working, I need that timer. I need the timer to tell me at an hour and a half. And like I hard stop myself when I hear the timer. Whatever I'm doing, like pause the game, do the next thing. If that timer malfunctions or for some reason I don't hear it, I'll lose a couple hours, if that makes sense. I need something to be making me to know to do it, or else it won't be doing done. I think I conveyed that right. Yeah, exactly. Once I stop something, it's hard to stop. Once I stop, it's hard to stop. Once I stop, it's hard to start. Conversely, same thing. Once I've started, it's hard to stop. Again, I don't know. I work better with oversight, if that makes sense. I can easily tell people what to do for defenses in the military, but I cannot tell them when to do PT. I hope that made sense. Put me in a van, tell me to run an air picture with hundreds of lives on the line and like major people listening to what I have to tell them. I can do that no problem. Tell me that I have to lead a PT session and I will get the timing to within 3 seconds. I will do the most perfect PT you've ever seen, according to the letters written in the manual. Tell me to have people do PT. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, tell these, organize these people to lead PT on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. That doesn't work. I can lead them in something that I myself am doing. I cannot, I don't know what the term for that would be. Like I actually got rated for this in the military. Like this was my leadership weakness. fuck did they call this? We went through a thing called warrior leader training. Literally basic bitch managerial training, but with the added thing of you might be ordering someone to their death. You know, just a little extra stress involved. And you get rated on like 3 different things besides the normal can you do army shit. But your actual leadership, like you have like a little gauge of like these 3 different things. Educational, like all the educational things, like getting someone to understand the topic, the things that they have to deal with, whatever. I maxed out. That's why when I first started streaming, I went with the educating people route on Dwarf Fortress, hence College of Dwarfology. There was another one that was like inspire the troops to be able to like want to do it. I did great at that. Not perfect, mind you. I got like I forget what the actual scale was, but let's say 8 or 9 out of 10. But then there was a third one, and it was like the delegation of duty, if that makes sense. That's not the right term, but basically there was a thing where we had a mock fight with fucking essentially like not real airsoft rounds, like blanks basically. And it was me, and I had the 4 people below me. If that made I wasn't a squad leader. I had 4 squad leaders below me. I was platoon leader. I had 4 people below me, and I had to delegate the duties. I did good on the delegation, but then afterwards, I would just make the assumption I told him to do it, ergo that is done. Like, I completely sucked at doubling back to make sure my troops got their shit done. Because once it was out of my head, I was like, I've delegated this, it is gone, if that makes sense. So, like, that's my issue. Once it is no longer my issue, it is therefore not an issue. Like that was generally like my low rating, is that it was like you abandoned that thought way too fast. It's like, well, I gave it to him. Yeah, I educated him. He knew how to do it. Yeah, he knew how to do it, but he couldn't get it done. That follow-up is literally my, if it's not my monkey, not my circus, like not even like a asshole-ish way. If it's not my monkey, it's not my circus. It's just not in my head to be done. Yeah, I completely work better. Who is it? Someone reminds me of shit. 2 of you guys ping me on Discord. Like, you guys are 3 times you guys have saved my ass. Occasionally some of you guys like ping me on Discord. It's like, hey, are we doing this today? Hey, don't forget this. And I'm like, oh yeah, I did forget that. Like, I can't remember right now which one of you guys is doing it, but yeah, no, like some of you are saving my life right now. I completely do. Like, I need a secretary. I just need someone to be like, this is what we're doing today. All right, thank you. I forgot. I'm a big old dumb. But then, like I said, tell me, oh, what are we doing today? Oh, we're defending the Japanese air picture versus North Korea shooting missiles. All right, then here's the here's a brand new strategy. Here's how we're getting this done. Here's the scheduled rotation. Send that off to my officer. Officer's like, all right, he submits it to the battery. It is now the officer's job to make sure they're doing it. Not my problem anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm great at the organization. I'm great at the leadership. I suck at remembering what the fuck I need to be keeping track of after the fact. Though, like, I told him to do it. Problem solved, right? No, problem not solved. I have too much saying I have too much faith in people is the wrong thing in that particular example. But that was like the way it was half explained it to me, is just because you have ordered someone to do it doesn't necessarily mean they were able to get it done. Like that, again, I forget what the term was, but I had 3 aspects of leadership, fucking excellent in 2 of them. Third one was like, the dude was like, I have no clue. the third one, the sergeant who was giving us like the personal, like, hey, you know, real talk, man to man, here are your weaknesses and shit. And he was like, you're great at these first 2. I have no clue how you're bad at the third one, because I guess like the third one's usually the easiest, because I guess most leaders in the military are like fucking paranoid and shit, so they over micromanage. I like not micromanage to the worst degree, if that makes whatever. I don't remember what the term was, but yeah, no, I just vacate it from my head once I considered it not an issue anymore. Heck, I used to stream, but my computer at the time decided to stop accepting the charger. Turns out it was a charge port issue. And I sent the comp in, the company break the motherboard. Well, that's good. Even the new motherboard took 3 months. That was long enough for me to stop streaming, sadly. Yeah, there's also that. Getting, well, it's like you have no, it's not object, task permanence. Yeah, no, that's basically it. That, like, I'm going to steal that term from you, task permanence. What once in my head, again, like, I'm good at writing it, like, remembering what I've read for how rules work, but, like, once something is no longer a thing that I'm doing at that point, I don't remember it. Great at delegating, but hounding someone to do something is just not my big thing. I'd rather just get rid of the person who fails, frankly. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, except I forget. It's not like I'd rather not do it. I have no, like, someone's like, hey, did you have him follow up? Oh yeah, let's go do that. It's not for like, oh, I don't want to confront anyone or anything like that. No, literally, it's just like, no, I told him to do it. I'm assuming it's done. Yeah, it was Dragman that reminds me about Solaris. Oh, fuck, these stupid animals. Well, the pandas have been ordered to be butchered. That one's not on me. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. We got animals to take care of. Birds inside, birds inside. Are foxes out here? I can't remember if foxes are outside or if they're inside. Weasel, donkey, bird, fox, fly, goat, ibex, wombat goes outside. I know this. I don't remember where skunks go. I only buy you game access so I can watch you rant about it. Thank you. Oh, my monkey. Shitty flute. My new Solaris lot. I'm doing a private. Pin archive channel and YouTube channel. Yes. Yes. That one's not pin archive channel. That one is, I've got to figure out what's going on with the bot. In Discord. Like, I don't know if you guys notice, like, occasionally when things start happening in Discord and things start getting fixed, a lot of things will get fixed. That's basically because I'm sitting in front of the computer and that is my thing at that time, if that makes sense. If what I'm doing is editing OBS, literally everything else doesn't exist. If my thing is rendering those videos, I can't do anything else with this computer, ergo, the rest of streaming doesn't exist. But then it's like, oh, I gotta fix Discord. Fucking 20 channels will change in Discord. It's like, oh, great. That took 5 seconds. Why wasn't that done earlier? Discord wasn't the topic at that time. What the fuck was I doing? Animals. Don't you make noises at me. Do we have any wolves? We do not have any new wolves. Okay. Birds. We need birds. Hold on. Cardinal, peregrine, fly, buzzard, fly, sparrow, eagle. Can I train giant eagles? I don't think I looked them up before. Because you can train a rock, can't you? No, you can tame a rock. Eagles are not trainable. They're relatively useless for egg production. They're a viable choice for meat. With an expected amount of food without grazing. Their eggs will take approximately 6 times to hatch. If they haven't hatched in 7 months and something has gone wrong, they weren't fertilized, or the mother was forced out of the nest box. Giant eagle hatchlings take roughly 1 year to reach adult herd. There's current bug where tamed animals have a flying tag will not actually fly. Once tamed, they will remain earthbound and never take to the sky, which makes them somewhat less deadly than they should otherwise be. Oh wait, I'm looking at the old version of Dwarf Fortress. New version. Is this the same? Not hunting or war trainable. Okay. delicious, delicious pandas. You just eat them all. You don't need to organize them. I usually for when I can make it to Monday stream so that you can plan out hopefully the Monday game streams. Then I aim for something I'm unable to make it to stream. Watch Devon talk about the answers to questions that I can, explain mechanics that you get confused on. Yes, I watched that video earlier, by the way. Might be able to. I just needed the link again. What link? I don't know what the link is. That's all I do with my messages. Catch me over at YouTube. Pretty sure I started asking about when Solaris was because I didn't want to actually miss several hours of your stream. I'm still a little mad that in Persona you figured out the plot twist instantly. What about Falcons? Can you train Falcons? Didn't we get Falcons? I don't think so. I'm not tracking Falcons. Hold on. We have things that need to get put out. I'll check for Falcons in a minute. Are giant falcons more trainable? Is that what we are hinting at? Foxes go inside. Cougars go upstairs. I don't know what's going on with skunks or chinchillas. They can go here. Chinchillas too furry. Chinchillas are literally too fuzzy to exist, so sucks to be them. Are squirrels outside or are they upstairs? How is there another fly? Dingoes go here. I know that. Deer go here. Groundhogs go here. Chinchillas go here. We got more flying creatures again. Thought we sorted them out, but I guess not. Wombat goes downstairs. Fly? Fly, crow. Wombat's back down below. We did get a peregrine. Oh, no. Is that a falcon? I know there's peregrine falcon, but it said tier seal peregrine, so I thought it might have been a different bird. That's peregrine falcon, isn't it? You're about to tell me, like, no, that's what that means. Weasels? Fuck it. Weasels go down here today. And donkeys, because I just don't care about the donkeys. Weasel, wombat. How do I keep having more things down here? I swear the list grows every time I bounce back and forth. More flying creatures. Raven. Alright. What goes here? Skunks and weasels go up here. Okay, skunks and weasels. What about foxes? What about mountain goats? What about ibexes? Did I say squirrels go up here? No, skunk. Skunk, not squirrel. Squirrels are inside. This is the issue. We have too many of these damn creatures. Yeah, this is where the rodentia goes. Squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel. Well, that's gotten them out of the way at least. That leaves me a fox. I don't think foxes go over here. I think foxes are outside. Goat, ibex, cougar. I'm just going to put them here to save myself some sanity. I don't know if this is where they go, but that's where I'm going to put them. Who cares about the pain? It's going to die, and then I'm going to butcher it. All right, everything is sorted on those. But yes, we got a falcon. No, we got a peregrine. Tier seal peregrine. He's a legendary climber. A small bird of prey that's capable of great speed. They dive on unsuspecting vermin. That's a peregrine falcon. Yes, we do have a falcon. I don't think you cannot war train a peregrine, if that's what we were aiming at earlier. I pinned the archive channel to your YouTube Discord. All right, thank you. Thought we got a peregrine. Didn't you mention one? I think that was a peregrine. You have files in game. I love it. And IRL that just won't leave. Oh, flies. Yeah, peregrine falcon. I don't recall hearing about other peregrine that aren't falcons. Yeah, the Dwarf Fortress just calls it a peregrine. Peregrines are neat. They hunt like cats. Oh, you know. Back to beating back the biter menace that is growing. So mad it makes red pandas eat bamboo like normal pandas. Your peregrines should be pastured over food stockpiles. I'll take your word for it. Blech. I will take your word Weird. I will take your word for it. Birds over food. I think this is where I keep my food. Peregrine. Because they hunt like cats, so if there's a peregrine in this room, it'll kill the vermin. I'm following the logic. There's a hawk near my dad's work that waits until pigeons get drunk on the garbage and then eats them. Tear seal means male in hawk talk. Okay, so tear seal peregrine is just male peregrine. Okay. Now that we've sorted out all of that, and we're getting wolf pups, we are breeding a lot of wolves. I can't remember. They can't be trained, right? It's the issue with wolves. But we have breeding. We have a breeding stock of dire wolves. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with them. I need to make sure that we don't butcher the dire wolves. I like that they are breeding relatively fast. They're making me the happy. Where are the wolves? Oh, I already increased the number. We have a lot of females. That's why we're getting a bunch. I should probably expand what they're allowed to live in, but I guess they're fine being in the back of this one area. Yes. I just want the damn unicorns. Please. Why are there 2 missions? I'm removing the other one. Raid with these 2. The details of F-O-A-L. Foal. Yes, steal from island deer. Get me unicorns. After that, we might have to just kill the elves. Because we don't want them breeding back. The one place that has 3 elves, not likely to breed out to great numbers. The one place with 29, we got to remove them. And the one we're robbing from now is 15. I think 15's enough to breed. Granted, I don't know if the game keeps track of inbreeding anyway, so I don't know the hell I'm talking about. I wanted to, but you cannot make werewolves. You might be able to... No, let me rephrase this. I don't know about wolves. You might be able to war wolf, but these are dire wolves that are 4 times the size of a horse. I don't think... Like, you won't let us war train these things. However, even if they're not war trained, I'm not going to do it, but even if they're not war trained, can't you assign an animal to people? Where's my military?
You want to breed unicorns? That sounds like a thing smelly, stuck up, arrogant tree fondling hippies, I mean elves would do.
See, that's where you get the wrong impression. Elves want to breed them because they're beautiful and artistic and representatives of nature. But you were forgetting the dwarfy aspect to a unicorn. They each come equipped with their own fucking spear. We need to have unicorns bred because there's nothing... So many times in fantasy games and fantasy stories, they fuck up animals. Genuinely, like, if there was an elven army, because in all fantasy, the unicorns are with the elves. If there was an elven army attacking you, and their initial charge was unicorns that fucking galloped and just full tilt gored your fucking shock troops, that would be fucking terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. If instead of like, oh, you have to worry about the lancer, because a lot of people, they got the shields, and they're like, oh, you know, we're like, you know, you got the lance, you gotta be careful about the fucking lance. No, who are you guarding? Are you holding your shield up for the lance, or are you holding it down for the unicorn? You can't do both. If you hold your shield up to be a straight thing versus the lancer, then you're holding it at a horrible angle for the unicorn. That unicorn's gonna truck you. If you hold it down to stop the unicorn, then the lancer gets you. If you have like the winged hussars on unicorns, that is a terrifying elite force. But like anytime you see it's like, oh, it's a pretty unicorn in the forest. Yay! Everyone ignores the fucking horn. Rhinos wreck shop with horns. Horns are dangerous. Everyone thinks a horn's like they're fucking weak and fragile, like some freaking antlered deer. First of all, that antler can still mess some things up, but don't think of it like an antler. They're horned. That is a tough, reinforced part of their body. In order to support that horn, it's not just like it's a little fucking hollow nose tube below that. No, or skull or whatever. That's fucking reinforced. I was thinking of rhino still. That's fucking reinforced. Like that unicorn is designed to kill people with that horn. If he hits you full gallop, you're gone. You're fucking so gone. That's just biology. I do not know why most fantasy things like, oh, look at the helpless unicorn. If you drink the unicorn's blood, you'll live, but it'll be a half-life. How did that unicorn not wreck your shit? You fucking walk up on a unicorn, that unicorn should wreck your ass. What am I doing? I came down here to do something. What am I doing?
Okay, you may have got me there, laughing face, laugh.
Yeah, no, like, I think 15 is enough to breed. Also, Ragaman, thank you so much. I wasn't actually paying attention to the numbers. Thank you for your support. Breed boars with horns. If Armrock wanted animals to have inborn spears, he wouldn't have invented spiked barding. I'd rather get trampled by a unicorn than a moose. Just the weight of a unicorn is impossible for a normal human to absorb the charge. The fact that there's a lance on its head just makes it worse. Rhinos are... Actually, you bring up a good point. I never thought of that. What is a unicorn's mass compared to a regular moose in this game? I never actually thought about what a unicorn's mass was in this game. Hold on. Unicorn... Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to compare a moose to a unicorn. Because moose are terrifying, but it's because of their size and their mass. A moose has a mass of 525,000 cubic centimeters. Unicorns are bigger than moose. A unicorn has a mass of 600,000 centimeters. Every fucking unicorn in this game is bigger than a moose. Every fucking unicorn in this game is bigger than a moose. A moose's max size is 525,000 cubic, average 262. A unicorn's max size is 600, average 300. These unicorns are bigger than mooses. Toady, please nerf. Actually, good point. How big is an elephant? Okay, elephants are bigger still. Elephants are 5 million. Elephants are some thick boys. Yeah. So this is something built thicker than a moose with a reinforced horn. The fact that the elves don't use more of them in combat means the elves are using them wrong. Dude, I would hate to see what happened if this thing was war breedable. Oh yeah, fucking the rhino. Hold on. You did bring that up. Rhino, dwarf, fortress. By the way, a dwarf is only 60 max. So a unicorn, 10 times the size of a dwarf. Who has followed? Rajaman has followed. Thank you so much, Rajaman. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much.
Someone do the dwarfing command while I look up unicorns and shit. No, unicorn. Why do I keep spelling it unicorn? Unicorn, 600,000. Rhinoceros is 3 million. Rhinoceroses are thick boys. So a rhinoceros is about 5 times the weight of a unicorn. But yes, that command. If you want one of the dwarves named after you, and it's free, you have to type in the command. I use a script that keeps track of whether or not you're alive. Oh, speaking of which, I never killed Barbaderp. That poor, poor man. I have a script that keeps track of whether or not you're alive. So if you catch me on a different game, you can still type in the command and see if you're alive or not. Where's my kill command? Do I have a Barbaderp kill command yet? No, we gotta kill Barbaderp manually. Actually, he might have already been dead by the script, because he changed his name on me, didn't he? Hippo, please. No, I'm not looking up every freaking animal to see how big it is. Gonna be easy, Dwarf, F dirt, but the unicorns are definitely still scary. Statue of an elephant and unicorns. The unicorns are stabbing the elephant. I can do this. As soon as I figure out where my mason is. Speaking of which, are you still making crafts? God damn. He's still making blocks. Okay, you stop making blocks for a minute. You've been making blocks forever. Statue with a detail of image, new image, creature, elephant and unicorns. Elephant, one elephant, creature, unicorns, unnumbered and plural, are stabbing. I don't think stabbing exists. I have striking. I have striking and striking down. I can say is impaled on. I can say the elephant is impaled on the unicorns. I think that's the closest I'm going to get to our stabbing. I'm going to say done. Yeah, they're giant hippos. Oh yeah, this is true. I'm not even going to like die or anything. 1.5 million. That's a big boy. We need some of those. By the way, did they ever come back? They did. I'm going to guess it was successful. No one saw us. I think the elves see us. They just don't care. There's so few of them. I clicked the wrong button. We just stole a bunch of items. All right, let's try this again. Can I send you idiots back out? That one's on me. That one. F-O-A-I. Yeah, because I said full. I turned off steal live. Why did I do that? Steal livestock, not steal other items. Hellfire, no. We did an entire mission to steal some socks. Let's steal items and livestock. So no, the problem is I think the guy's busy doing one or the other. I don't think he gets both done. I don't want to waste it. Just being like, oh, let's see what you get. The other statue's being made, so you're gonna wait on yours. Hellfire. Horrible man. I think if we restocked our military, I think we'd actually steal a few more animals. I generally think it's almost like carrying capacity. What is he bringing back? We don't need grown wooden socks? What the fuck? Actually, that's a good question. How are we doing on clothing? I haven't paid attention to clothing in forever. We had it automated, I think. We don't have enough plant cloth. We also have enough clothing. According to this, everyone should be good on clothing. We don't have less than 2 on anything. Actually, these ones should be 4 because they go in pairs. Whatever, ignoring that. My question is, why do we don't have 15 plant cloth? You should be on automatically looming. So we don't have enough thread. Where's the plants? I forget where I put the plants. You're over here. I will give it to you. These are animal cloth. You're not wrong. What? Alright. Why are you not? You say we have no cotton seeds. But we process the plants. Have we been eating our fucking cotton seeds? I don't even see them in the list. We literally have 0 cotton seeds. Well, they're not cooking them, but they can eat them. Do we have some idiot dwarf who loves cotton seeds and has been eating our seeds? We never hit critical mass on the seeds, I guess? Also, why are most of these not cooked? I don't want most of these seeds. Yeah, fucking cook blade weed. I don't care. Cook blood amaranth. Get rid of the fucking cave. No, cave wheat we keep. Get rid of dimple cup. Get rid of canaf. No, we need that for fabric. Looks like we're going to grow canaf. I have no clue what happened to our cotton. Okay. Regimen. No, this is an above ground farm. We have, it is inside but it's above ground. So because it is above ground, we're growing alfalfa for food, lettuce for a different type of food, potato plants for booze, strawberry plants for wine, and food, because I think you get strawberries and strawberry plants, and then this massive one to the right just for clothing. So we're doing 2 bases here. You're new. I'll do a tour. We are currently on a volcano. We're on a giant volcano map, and I mean giant vertically. We're on level 167, and I think the magma sea starts on level 22. So we have over here our fort base. Like, they can only approach from the left, any invading army. They have to go through this wall, and we have an artifact door. This entire area is just a zone for the military dwarves to be fighting in. If you go... Cool, I'll handle them later. If you go down through this, we have the different storages and the different layers of the fort. Like, I was channeling out the volcano on either side to be like, just like, it's a dwarven wall, none shall pass. Your captains, look. We've been attacked. We must defend ourselves. Man the pitchers. Man your pikes. Defend. Thank you so much, Captain Drew, for raiding. Do I have him on? Can someone give me a shout out for Captain Drew? Please. Please. The wall to the left here is, as I was saying, it's dwarven wall. This is what we're living with. Ahoy, hoy, ahoy, hoy, your Captain Drew. I was just giving a tour of my base to the new viewers. You have been doing Bloodborne. I have not done Bloodborne. I have seen plenty of information of Bloodborne. It seems fantastic, and I do like Souls-like. Is it just not on Steam? I need it to be on PC. Is it on Steam? It's one of those games that I wanted to do, but I never really got into it. Almost got to it. Yeah, but I'm sure the doors would fare. It's PS4 only. That's probably my issue. I do not have a PS4 or PS5. I don't have a PlayStation. I am a PC. I'm not PC only. I have a Switch, but in terms of major gaming, that is like one of the ones I would like to do, but the best I get is Weeb Souls, Sci-Fi Souls, Edgelord Souls. Sad thing is, I don't remember what the name of these actual games are. I am looking forward to the Pinocchio one, The Lies of P. That game looks good. We should dig deeper and greedier. Hold on, bear with me. I've left Rajaman in the holding the bag of me describing the base. So here's what we got going on. New fantastic raiders. We live on a volcano. It is a tall volcano. Top of the volcano is at Z level 168. I'm gonna pause. There's lots of information coming. Top of the volcano is on 168. Magma Sea doesn't start to like Z level 22. We have 146 layers of dirt. Actually, no, Magma Sea's at like 5. The caves, the top of the top cave doesn't exist until Z level 22. Why are they all at the bottom? I have no clue. I just generated a small map, but all the caves are at the bottom. So I got like 144 layers of dirt to go through. Our entrance, our primary entrance, is this defensive bunker to the left, built with a proper dwarven wall. I don't have any nice crenellations or anything to make it look a bit better. Right now it's just, it's just solid basalt wall. Like, you shall not pass, for absolutely no reason. So we've been building in on this. The reason why I brought this up, because someone was not judging, but wondering why I wasn't growing an underground farm. In order to protect my animals, I dug down the top layer of this wall and then covered it over with a ceiling, because that means it is above ground but inside, meaning you grow grass and above ground plants, not plants like plump helmets. This is where I do my ranching to grow my grazing animals. We have 3 different things right here alone, 2 for grazing animals and 1 over here for egg-laying birds that I kind of care about. So because we already had the area for grazing, I had a weird area to the top. That's where our farms went. So that means, at least for now, we have above ground farms, as everything else we were using for storages. We have differing rooms. We have 2 different taverns, 1 for dwarves, 1 for not. We have like 5 or 7 different temples. We got 3 barracks. We got a bunch of stuff going on over here. That's base 1. All of that I just said, that was the outpost. That's not the actual base that we were building. To the southwest, and it's taken a lot of time, we're digging out and constructing 2 tubes, 2 floating freaking alien things. It looks like giant U's. Like, mathematically, the bottom looks a lot better than I'm about to draw it. But basically, it's 2 flasks. And again, this is not going to look like a proper circle. Actually, I probably could do it as one. What, 2? I'll say 14, so I'll say 7. No, 8. What? Dig circle. No. We said 14. Dig circle 14. There we go. That actually worked way better than I was anticipating. We have this that we are going to be living in, but dig circle 18. Why did I put it there? I'm trying to show off what we're doing, and I'm screwing this up entirely. All right, let's pretend, like, given easy tools to draw with, that I still figured out how to draw. And I am not one of those weird people who never, ever learned how to draw on the lines. Let's pretend that's not happening, and that I can draw on the line. Remove this. I just needed that for a good idea. And again, this is completely done to a different scale. What we are doing over here, we have this middle one. This is the bottom of this middle tube. We are digging around it, or constructing around it, another tube. Between these 2 tubes, I'm gonna fill with magma. This is where we are going to live. This is where I'm going to put the dwarven civilization. I'm going to try to get the whole civilization to float in the dwarfiest fucking structure possible. It also, in the middle, has like a little stem where the stair is for people to get in and out. Now, I did just say the entire civilization. Might not be able to swing the entire civilization, but I'm going to give it a good try, especially if I can get the king over here. Because if you look in the upper right corner, we're only in year 19. We are in year 19 because I needed it to be a short world with no history, because we are removing everyone else from the world. Amy Lamey, thank you so much for following. It was the Tales of World Conquer that won you over, wasn't it? We have...
Thank you so much.
We've killed off the Mega Beasts. We started in the era of Hydras and Titans. We killed the Titan, or whatever, the giant, whatever it was called. Etten, I don't know. It was bigger than Etten. Earth Titan, whatever the hell they're called. The era of the Hydra and, I'm going to say Titan. We killed the Titan, then we killed the Hydra. We have obliterated the Goblin civilization. There are only 44 goblins left in the entire world. Unfortunately, it is owned by humans where they are living, so, and I'm not ready to declare war on everyone yet, so they'll get removed at some point. The elves, we went to war with them. They have been brought down to, hold on, 29, 39, plus 8, 47, plus 6 outcasts, 53. The elves have been brought down to 53 elves left in the world. They're not an extinct civilization because they still have some sites. They're being protected by dire war pandas and unicorns and shit. So we're stealing their animals before we wipe them out. This base to the left has 3 elves plus 1 outcast. This base right here has 29 elves plus 2 outcasts, but like... Oh, no, that one has no animals. This one has 15 elves and 3 outcasts, but like 240 dire animals for some reason. We are at war with them. They recently assaulted us and we killed 29 elves. We brought them down to 53. Currently, we are in the golden era. We have entered the era of the golden age, which means that you've killed off all of the mundane shit or whatever, but there's not one race that is dominant. Over 50% of the people on this map is dwarves, but for some reason we're not dominant. I don't know why. We have not yet entered the era of the dwarf. Once I have removed the elves, the only civilization left that can stop us is the humans. They assume that by trading with us, they will be spared, but I almost would have, but I'm going to have to declare war on them to get rid of those goblins. So, whoops. So I'm hoping in that time to get the king here, or queen, to get the monarchy here. I believe we already have a baron here. Baron Coca-Cola 5 the second of her name, is currently our baroness, but we do not yet have the full nobility here. So I'm hoping to wipe out everyone, make this be the mountain home, and live in the dwarfiest damn structure that I can make. That is what we are doing right now. It is... Chat seems convinced that my World War II bunker pillbox, like people stormed the beaches, they are convinced that this is a booba. It is not a booba. Someone who is new to chat, tell them it is not a booba. Save me. Defend me from the false claims of boobadom. Lamau, Illum, Encrusted with... Okay, I think I missed half that conversation. If that middle area is hanging, how does it not collapse? So the middle area is not hanging. That's why I tried showing that in my little drawing. The middle area is mostly hanging. At the very bottom, going through a couple Z levels of the outer flask shape, is a 4x4 structure. So it is a U with like a wine glass stem and then another U. And with Dwarf Fortress physics being what they are, that's enough to support it. So that is what is holding up this central structure right now. I'm channeling out the last of the dirt that I need to get rid of so I can finish constructing it up. We've done most of the expansion of the circle. Now at this point it's just build it straight up. I don't know how tall I'm going to make it. Probably only about 5 Z levels from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which admittedly is not as high as the volcano. But remember, we're about to drain that volcano. So at some point it will balance, I think. So I can't build it as high as the volcano because there's not going to be that much magma. Short of me pumping it up, which I feel is a... Pumping the magma in is one thing. Being able to be like, look at that half-empty volcano. I drained it for our fort.
Make it 10. Kappa.
Make it 10. I feel like that's more dwarfy. Like pumping it up and like having magma in there is one thing, but being like, we have a tunnel to the volcano and we drained it, I feel like that is the more dwarfy thing. Like it's more engineering to pump it, but literally being like, there was a volcano here and we drained it, I feel is such an audacious statement. I drained a volcano. That is what I want to do. Like, I don't know why, that just sounds more dwarfy to me. Now, our dwarves have come back from Island Deer. Island Deer is the southern forest base that has... I don't know why it says 30. It must be talking about babies and shit. 15 plus 3. But like I said, it has hundreds of dire animals. So we went there, we came back. They didn't notice us. I don't even think they're trying to notice us. And we are hoping to steal... We didn't get it again. Damn it. We have 1 unicorn. Okay, no. Let me correct that because my butcher screwed it up. We had stolen 2 unicorns. They were both males, and our butcher butchered one. So now we have 1 unicorn. I have a thought, though. We might lose some people. We've been stealing a lot, and we're getting near the end of the stream. In about 25 minutes will be the scheduled end of the stream. So I'm going to save now in the case this corrupts and goes wonky. And what I want to do is Who has the least? You have 3. There are 3 elves here. I want to kill them. So hopefully our military can handle it. By the way, I've got to do a Call to Dwarfology video on this. I've completely exploited the current guild system. So a lot of our dwarves are like very, very good at fighting. Even our non-military dwarves have more than your average dwarf skill at fighting. So I'm going to sacrifice a bunch of our dwarves, possibly, and try to just remove this base from existing. We are not raiding. I want to raise. I want to remove this site. I don't want to steal anything. Just try to kill it. I don't want this site existing anymore. The fact that they have 3 elves and that's it annoys me. But yeah, by the way, to back up my statement, we're gonna just to compare the stats in Dwarf Therapist. If we sort them by squad and then go to military, you can see that everyone in, let me collapse them all, everyone in an active squad is basically legendary in their equipped weapon, legendary in discipline, legendary in fighter, approaching legendary or legendary in wrestling, and approaching legendary in dodger, not to say anything of their ambushing skills and their armor using skills. This makes sense in people who spend their entire time in a barracks. After all, while it is only like year 19, I did start in year 5, 14 years of training. You would expect that. They're in my military. This is everyone not in my military. Now I know it's a lot lower, but I want you to see the amount of people who actually have skills. Because I've overlaid a bunch of my temples with my barracks. So as people go in to pray to their god, they get military training. So it's not much, but we have like an unusually large amount of people with skills. If we bring this back into other skills, you can see that this works a lot for the other guilds. So we don't really have to worry about doctors or cooks or farmers. Every dwarf is trained in basically every other major job. I think the one we're missing out on is the core gathering ones of mining, carpentry, things like that. But all these central jobs, because we have guilds for them all, everyone has been training up in every fucking guild. And again, I overlay it with temples too. That way someone can be like, please Lord, tell me the way of the bear. And then they can spy someone like, here's how you freaking gild an animal. And they're like, I now know. The Lord has given me a message about how to gild an animal. I don't think I'm going to be taking much, but I will be taking it down at least a Z level. Like, I know it's not going to drain all the way to the bottom. I'm not derpy dumb. But lava doesn't pressure up. So because lava doesn't pressure up, if I am here, then I am taking from the lava that is here and up. If, like, I need to do the tunnel at my high point. If I were to connect it here, then I wouldn't pressure up. I would only fill in the lower level. So I can't. If I were to build up to the top of the volcano, then I would only be able to fill it up to drain from the top. Like, I can't build up to the volcano and then pierce it in the middle. It wouldn't fill upwards, if that makes sense. But if I do, like, I'm filling it up halfway, pierce it at the halfway point so it can fill all the way down, I can probably take out this top layer of the volcano, minimum. I'm assuming maybe 2 or 3 levels, but guaranteed 1. So that you can see that, like, the obsidian went up to here, and now there's less volcano. That just makes sense to me. What do we so much strengths? What? It needed a keyboard. I followed the volcano and I won. Ran a dwarf shortly before being melted. A fox. Yeah, the instruments are randomly generated. Oh, okay. So it's a guitar, keyboard, guitar. Until some trolls took down the walls, ate too much guinea pig. Dwarves got mad about their pets being dead and started. Oh no! Be careful about teaching your female dwarves gilding. Okay, no more strings. Also, dwarves can make artifact instruments. Yes, if you get lucky. Alright, our dwarves have not come back in time. That is a further base. Usually they've come back by now. I'm wondering if they didn't have a good time. Great, did I just send them all to their death right before the end of the stream? Hold on, I'm gonna write down these names in the off chance they die. Chulu, Domine, Dragoman, Hellfire Skyrim. And again, if you guys want to get dwarfed, it is free. I need you to type in that command first, though, because my entire script is programmed by me, and I only half know what I'm doing with scripts, meaning if you do not type it in to begin with, the script does not work. Anxerianak, Mr. Mantium, he was new. What was his name? The amateur player. Joey Bag of Donuts. Well, I'm not going to kill him off. If he dies, he dies. He's not even going. Why am I looking up this third squad? I only sent the first two. Eh. No, we mostly have iron here. That is our one great weakness. We don't have Fluxstone. Tons of iron. No Fluxstone. So we have to occasionally trade for steel if we want to get anywhere. And I haven't gone all the way down to go for the adamantine. I feel like that would be a bit necessary and unfair. Like, if we end up losing a bunch of dwarves, I'll probably end up just going down there and retraining with adamantine. Like, I haven't pulled the kitty gloves off yet. We're exterminating the world with iron. You know, because it's one of those things like, oh, you know, we got a bunch of adamantine that killed everyone. Like, oh, yeah, of course, you wait till you got adamantine. Some of our dwarves are wielding bronze. The game crashed. That's why I saved. That is why I saved before I sent them out. I do not know why my game fucking goes goofy when I try to attack people sometimes. Let's try it again. I'm so glad I saved before I sent them out. I called that. I don't know why. It's not like every time I go out to attack, it just always seems that there is like a chance when I attack my game crashes for some reason. Not even just this file, just in general. I don't know what my computer hates about fighting. Let's try this again. Raid lizard tapers. These two. Details. Raise. F-O. A-I-L. Go forth. Because I don't think I did anything in the middle. Your computer's a pacifist. Didn't we figure... Oh, yeah, that's right. We did kind of figure that, right? There was some weird thing with equipment. I had I think... It wasn't last base. It was 2 bases ago. We had a full... Oh, the in-game music's on too. We had a full vampire squad equipped with full adamantine gear. Except for the ones wielding hammers, those were silver. Except for the guy who had the artifact platinum one, I think. And we still ended up dying. So yeah, our gear doesn't quite matter so much during a raid. Please don't crash this time. If it crashes again, we just won't exterminate. We'll just do like an open attack without like trying to remove the place. Yeah, the full adamantine vampires that just encountered a random demon king. Like, okay, yeah, sure, he exists. Why not? This is the life now. I'd have been so salty if I hadn't saved. I just knew. I knew it was gonna happen. I don't know. It's not even just this game. By the way, anyone who's new, just I do not know why. I have the weirdest crashes. They're not common. They're common enough that it's funny. They're not common enough that like we can't get through anything. But I just have to be paranoid. What was the other game that crashed on us? What was the weirdest thing? A bunch of you after was like, why is it always your computer? Oh, it was the one game. It was Icarus. I got forced shut down while playing Icarus. To be fair, I think that was because their servers updated, so they were the one that caused it. But still. That was the Baron of the Necromancers, not vampires. Alright, they have not returned yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with these giant flies. I hope there's no one in our fort who's like, I despise flies. We might want to move the eagles so that they can start breeding. I mean, we already determined their eggs aren't that good. It takes them way too long to grow up. I just think it'd be funny. I know they don't fly, but I just think it'd be funny to send a squad of, like, eagles after your dwarves. Okay, they returned this time. They did not crash. Mission reports. In the late autumn... Oh, wait, that's right. It's going to load a bunch because we actually did fighting. Yep, nope, they all died. It's dire pandas. What is with dire pandas? How many more pandas do these idiots... There's 3 elves we needed to kill. I'm not going to save scum, but if we didn't kill 3 elves, I'm going to be very salty. All right, every pink is a death, and we sent out 17 people. I'm not going to look at the names yet. I just want to see how many we have. Watch, it's going to be 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Everyone died but one person. Fuck. There's no elves left. Why are they such a pain to kill? Hold on. We got to do it proper. Test. Nope. Test.
Ah, there we go. 29th of September. Breaking news. In the late autumn of the year 19, the Glazes of Romance attacked the chartreuse ivy of the Auburn Sweetness at Lizard Tapers. The Dwarf the Chulu II led the attack, and the defenders were led by the elf Kalovi Buckgear. This is slightly loud. I'm going to lower the volume a bit. I didn't think turning on a megaphone effect was going to screw it. In the late autumn of the year 19, the elf Kalovi Buckgear's planning was superior to T'Chula's, and the defenders had a strong positional advantage. That's not good. In the late autumn of 19, the Cobalt Deer, led by the Dwarf T'Chulu, clashed with 21 bobcats, slaying 20 of them. They also, the Inky Mings, led by the Dwarf Mr. Man TM, clashed with a single bobcat, slaying the last one. In the late autumn of the year 19, okay, I'm just gonna turn that off.
That's just sounding wrong to me. One of the settings must be off. The Cobalt Deer, led by the Dwarf T'Chulu II, clashed with 18 gigantic pandas. This is where we had an issue. God, I hope we kill pandas. In late autumn of 19, the Dwarf T'Chulu II was struck down by a giant panda in the Steppe of Cats. Where's that list? T'Chulu. Dead. In the late autumn of 19, the Dwarf Ass Glove Snake was struck down by a gigantic panda. In the late autumn of 19, the Dwarf Uvash Plandgilt was struck down. In the late autumn of 19, the Dwarf Vutok Whip Target was struck down by a gigantic panda in the Steppe of Cats. In the late autumn of 19, a horse confronted the Dwarf Rimtar Divine Oil. The horse fought with the Dwarf Rimtar Divine Oil. While defeated, the last did escape unscathed. What do you mean defeated? He's legendary. In the late autumn of 19, the elf Kalovi Buckgear confronted the Dwarf Mr. Man TM II. In the late autumn, Mr. Man TM was struck down by Kalovi? He got killed by an elf? What the fuck? Jesus, how much training do you need to fight fucking dire pandas? The horse attacked the Dwarf Aton in the late autumn of 19. The Dwarf Aton Ragwoon's right upper leg was torn off by the horse. How does a horse tear off part of your leg? The Dwarf Aton was struck down by the horse in the late autumn of 19. The elf attacked the dwarf. The elf fought with the dwarf, and he escaped. Did we kill a single elf? dwarf was killed by the elf. We didn't kill a single elf, did we? Superior gear, superior skills, and we all died. Dude, combat is fucking borky, and the rest of these are deaths. Yeah, I saw elf names. We didn't kill a single elf. We didn't kill anyone. Yeah, what the fuck? This is why we just have to steal their animals till they have nothing. This is why. Alright, hold on. I didn't see Dominate in there. Okay, Sanctum, Dragaman. Hold on, let me confirm the list. T'Chulu, I got him dead. Mr. Man, I got him dead. Sanctum. Dominate. I don't want to kill someone off and be like, no, he didn't die. Dragaman died. Yeah, that's a lot of pink names, but none of them are our dwarves. Hellfire, Xeranak, and the amateur player weren't in that list. Xeranak, but they're not in this list. Hellfire, Skyrim, Xeranak. Okay, Xeranak we confirmed is alive. We confirmed he is alive. The amateur player and Sanctum. I cannot believe they all fucking died. That list did not mention. Yeah. Sanctum, Dominate, Dragoman. So what happened to Hellfire and Amateur Player? I don't know. They're dead. They weren't struck down, but maybe they bled to death on the way back? CJ wants to be in the new military. Now we're saving. Couldn't save Scum even if I wanted to. I see my name at the bottom. Did you? Where? Oh yeah, their names are in a weird position. There they are. Amateur Player Hellfire. They're accounted for. I was looking over here. Everyone else's name is over here. I don't know why yours are on the left. All right, so confirmed in the death rolls. F in chat for the brave soldiers. T'Chulu has passed. Domine has passed. Oh, wait. That's why they're not dead. They're imprisoned. I'm not sure I should kill you off then. There's a chance we can attack them and get our prisoners back. I'm not killing off Hellfire or Amateur Player. We have to get them back. I killed off Dominate, right? Dragaman? No. His name's not Dragaman. His name is Drago.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
How does Dragaman spell his name?
I've come to talk with you again.
Dragaminers for the win? I forget how he spells his name. I've not dwarf killed him. Wait, I have a button for him. What am I doing? Who did I just kill? Well, I killed TikToks. That's right, I have buttons for a bunch of you regulars. That's his name. We're not killing off Hellfire. Sanctum is dead. Do I have a button for Sanctum? I don't think I have a button for Sanctum yet. Mr. Man TM, I know I have a button for you. And, yep, the only other one is Sanctum Spirit Stone. I can't believe we didn't kill a single one. That is ridiculous. Like, I knew because of their dire creatures, we were going to lose a lot of dwarves. That was basically a suicide squad. We knew that was going to happen. That a lot of those people were going to sacrifice. But my thought was, if we can get the elves down to 1, the site's pointless. That was my thought. We don't even have to kill all 3. We just got to make sure that there's no breeding population at that location. Didn't happen. All right, who's gotten dwarf? Who who has re-dwarfed up? Before you got 17. Who was the? I heard 2 dwarf commands, didn't I? Domine, I see you got 17, but who did the other dwarf command? Hold on. You pause in the background before someone bleeds to death or something stupid. I know I heard the roar of dwarfing multiple times. I killed TikToks on accident. I'm only seeing Domine for Dwarf 17. Why did I hear multiple dwarf commands? Oh, way up there. Tchulu. Tchulu got dwarf number 2. Big screen. Tchulu, you are now a surgeon. After Tchulu, the second one I heard was Domine, getting dwarf 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Domine. What are we on now? Domine the third? Probably should have written down the numbers that you guys had before. Quote ad, who did I kill? I killed TikToks. That explains why I've not seen him for a while. Ariel killed him. It'll be all 3 elves that are left there are dudes. Sanctimus 17, Chulu did, me I'm 2, and everybody got confused on names. Dwarf 11, Mountain Home. Dwarf 4 for Dragoman. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of you are cockle first inches yet. I just want to point this out. None of you have rolled the lucky number 1 and gotten cockle first inches. I'm Dragoman 4. Okay, hold on. I'm just getting dwarf now though. Oh, are you like 4 and the 4th? I'll say IV. I don't remember which Dragoman we're on. Dragoman, you are a weaver. You weave the future in your hands. Alright, I think I dwarfed everyone who wanted to get dwarfed, right? No. Icenecock is he's the guy that talks to us. He's not the barter dude. He's the Mountain Homes representative. He's not part of our base. Cockle First Inches is the bard, the human bard that we accepted from the humans. And the other guy is also the guy that talks to us from the humans. They're not from the Mountain Home. Okay, now hold on. We have people wanting to rejoin the military. I gotta get like a bunch of these fixed. Why is my thing pinging up to 10 now? I'm not hearing it that loud, but it's saying I'm speaking that loud, so I apologize. Who wants to be in the military? Hold on, Exerianek. You get promoted. You're the only one that survived. He is now the highest trained dude, so he gets to be the militia commander. CJ. Sane. Go qualify. Dominate, possibly the 3rd, who knows? Drag him in the 4th. Alright, that's what I got in the military right now. I can't move anyone from this squad up because they're all dead. I will move up the Pixelated Fox and Nick the Foxable. They have been in C Squad for too long. They are now ready to sacrifice their lives for the greater good. Finbab will move up. We'll move up Joey as well. I don't think I can when he has people below him. Alright, so we got them all moved up. Was that Tchulu? Tchulu wanted to be in the military? Dragoman wanted to be in. I got him in. I think I'm seeing one from Tchulu. Tchulu the surgeon of death. Alright, we have reformed the Cobalt Deer. Let's send them out to attack right now. Yeah, thank you, whichever. That doesn't tell me which mod does that. I don't know who's doing it, but thank you. Thank you, active mod. I don't know why Twitch doesn't want me to give you credit. I just see things disappearing. We built a statue. Tachulu, you didn't tell me where you wanted the statue to be built. Confuses me and Regiment, and I know it's going to happen. So you're going to confuse me dominant regular. Look, it is not my fault that you get compressed similarly. Who died? I want to confirm this again. Not actually who died. I just want to see the number we were on. Dragoman the third died. So Dragoman is now on 4. Drago 4. Domine was on 2. Domine is now 3. Alright, anyone else? I gotta put like little things by everyone's name. Mr. Man was on 2. If he's been redwarfed, he is now 3. Thank you for following, Doob. I'm not doing shit. Chat, did RNG explain why he's so quiet? It's not that I'm so quiet. I might have the... The thing is making it look like I'm very loud. I'm actually, like, trying to constantly lower my audio. I'm looking at Game Source again. That's why. Fuck me. I'm trying not to be too loud, as I have not yet gotten my order into soundproof. I don't want to get too excited at the end of this, wake up the neighbor. So I'm actively trying to lower myself. The other issue is I keep lowering my mic sensitivity because OBS has swapped Game Source and Broadcast. Like, I can show you this real quick. And I keep seeing Game Source ping into the red, so I'm like, shit, I'm yelling. I gotta lower what I'm doing. And that's not at all what's happening. Not that screen, you goober. This screen. So if you look down here, this is the broadcast audio. I'm speaking at -25. But as the game's, like the recording of the game, keeps pinging up here. So I'm used to this being over here. I don't know why they're switched. So I keep seeing this go up and up and up. So I keep talking quieter and quieter and quieter. When that's not me. I don't know why those have switched. But I keep, like, that's kind of what I use to see how loud I'm being. So I'm used to just staring at, like, the left bar as I talk, you know, with the right eye. So because that one's pinging high, I keep thinking that I'm being too loud. Alright, so who is alive right now? I need to fix your names. I believe you all got redwarfed. So, Tachulu, you are the 3rd. Mr. Mantium, you are the 4th. Actually, I don't know if I wrote... Wait, hold on. Shit, I'm confused. Wait, whoever's getting dwarfed, give me a sec. I've gotten myself so confused. I think I wrote half you down as who died and half you down as who needs to live. Okay, Tachulu... Where are you, Tachulu? Tachulu the 2nd died. Mr. Man the 2nd died. I wrote him down as 3, so that's who he needs to be. Dragoman, the 3rd died. He needs to be 4. Domine. What the fuck is Domine? Kratos, Mother Goose. Domine suddenly didn't die anymore. What the fuck is Domine? Dragoman the 3rd died. Okay, Domine the 2nd. So the rest of these were right. Tachulu was the only name that threw me off. I wrote Tachulu down as he was. For some fucking reason. Alright, hold on. I hate you. Hold on. Immediately roars at me. Mr. Man TM doesn't exist. Is that who's dwarfing right now? Doob's dwarfed. Rajamin's dwarfed. Alright, hold on. I swear I will get you guys in. I don't think Mr. Mantium is redwarfed. I don't think he's in chat right now, is he? I don't think I've seen Mr. Man in the minutes. So he probably hasn't redwarfed. Dragoman is on 4. We ended up having to do this. Chat, the reason why we're doing it this way is because people die a lot sometimes, and it makes it confusing to assign tombs if someone's paid channel points for a tomb. So I'm just Dominate 3. So wait, I got them right. I identified their number exactly. The only one I have to remember is Mr. Man when he comes in. All right, who got Dwarf now? You got 2, but who got Dwarf right before you? Rajaman got Dwarf number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rajaman, you are a doctor. Rajaman. Get you in here. And Doob. Doob, you were so close, my man. You got Dwarf number 2. You are an elite wrestler. Oh, you're an unnamed dwarf in the military? We don't have an unnamed dwarf in the military. How do we have an elite wrestler? You're not... Are you in the military? He has to be. I didn't know. We don't have an unnamed dwarf. Oh, the 3rd squad. I'm an idiot. Yeah, okay. So yeah, you spend your days training under Joey Bag of Donuts. I'm going to move you into Squad 1, dude. But you're already in the military, and I need Squad 1 to be ready to go. There you go. You're now an elite wrestler in Squad 1. You're no longer under the auspices of Joey Bag of Donuts. He doesn't hate you, dear viewer. I hate all of you. How dare you watch me? The dead ones that got raised as meanies. Coca, didn't your necromancer dwarf actually kill some of our own dwarves? Also, you make a statue. You might need to change the phrase because there's a limited amount of things the creature in the statue can do. Oh, did Doob do a request for a statue? Hold on. He did not. All right. We're going to shut those down right now because it is past midnight and I don't want to try to fucking... Not to Chulu, the other statue request. Hellfire, I already funded yours. I need a plant. Yeah, we're working on it. Tachulu, where do you want your statue, my man? Are you still here? Where is your statue? I built it. You never told me where you want it. You should know by now to tell me where you want the statue. The barracks for motivation. Thank you. I will build you a statue for motivation. And this will be the... CJ wants his description. I can do that. That's fast. No, I keep forgetting your name. CJ the Insane Gifter. CJ the Insane Gifter recently thought I could tell you about it because he didn't feel anything from being away from friends for too long. Oh, were you in war? Were you the one that came back from war? You've seen a lot of dead bodies. CJ didn't feel anything after seeing an elf's dead body. CJ is agile, but he's slow to heal and quick to tire. CJ the Insane Gifter likes shale, silver, violet spessartine, giant red squirrel leather, canaf fabric, tetrahedra, bins, goblets, and pigs for their snorts. When possible, he prefers to consume giant sparrow, leather, yellow bullhead, and tomato wine. He absolutely detests, so he likes ketchup. He absolutely detests cave spiders. A man. He has a great intuition, a sharp intellect, a good feel for social relationships, a sum of patience, and the ability to focus. He dreams of creating a great work of art someday that is probably now going to be inspired by the sheer amount of dead elves he's seen. It has to be the red text. All right, hold on. Let me confirm. Let me do a quick save. Because I'm going to be like viewing the end of this. I'm going to try to track down what's doing this. Because it might not be white text, red text. It might be Twitch fixed itself. So real quick, let's go back to CJ, Insane Gifter. Now you guys have to tell me, this does not pixelate, right? And again, there's no issue on my end. My video recording is all good. This is good, right? According to you, no pixelation right now. Not pixelated, okay. But this is. This is pixelated. What the fuck? What is with red that makes it pixel? I don't know. Like I said, that's such a difficult thing to try to fix. My side says everything's good, and my recording, which has more fucking oomph, more things it's doing, is good. But Twitch is showing that screen as pixels. It did on the stock screen too. This one? Well, I was never in the stock screen. What screen was I in? You mean the military screen? Just certain screens. Weird. What would this screen have to pixel? All right, second question. Yeah, I know it. For some reason, this is something new for this particular stream. We don't know why. Question. If I zoom this in, what happens to the pixels? Because I've just made that bigger. Is it still pixel? No change. It finally cleared. But why? That is so weird. And again, for any of you new viewers, I have a 2 PC setup. Like, there should be nothing causing pixels. Here, nothing should be causing pixels. My video capture card is not picking up pixels. I have a split video. I'm getting a direct, you're getting direct. I'm not getting pixels. The computer streaming to you is not based upon the game. So it's not like, oh, the more zoomed out it is, the more graphic intensive it is. No, it's a completely different computer, different processor, everything. One last idea. Hold on. Retired Navy vet, how are you doing, my man? We're ending my stream with a troubleshoot. I want to see one last thing, and then I'll free you. If I don't have the Dwarf Fortress cropping on, what does that do to the pixels? Yes, sorry, retired. By the way, everyone, Retired Navy vet also does fantastic streams. Where is my shout out? Retired Navy vet. This is even worse. Weird. I've no clue why it does that. But the white screen you guys said was fine. And like I said, the goofy thing is, it's not gonna be tonight. I'm obviously gonna go sleep, maybe. I'll try to see if I can do like a little edit of the end of this video so you guys can just see what it looks like on this side. It's just perfect. My recording's gonna be fine. We saw that once, I'm gonna confirm it after this. The recording's gonna be fine. Why is this pixelating? Also, my cropping is slightly off on top. I've just noticed that. Yeah, whatever, I can fix that later. It might have been because I was zooming in and out. Yeah, I'm not at the right zoom anymore, that's why. Cropping was wrong. There you go. I don't know, that's so weird. Super fresh. Oh, it's good now. Yeah, I know. I don't know. Yeah, makes no sense. He's looking for you. He's near. But like, it should not be the amount of colored text. Like, it should, like, what about this? That's not pixelating, right? That's theoretically red text. The volcano has never caused us to freak out. Why? Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take. Wait, you're saying right now it's kind of flickering? Hold on, let me look at my own stream. Also, while I'm doing this, I can see who we have the raid. I'm gonna get rid of the rewards. But what? What does it? That's the weirdest thing. On my end, everything's perfect. If something's wrong, it should be telling me. Now, is it where I was zoomed? I'm not seeing it. Hold on. Let me... Yeah, what the... That is so immediate. But why? 3, 2, 1, R. No, that was clear for a second. Why? And it's like the red words are smeared the worst. Is there a page without red? Oh God, I found a page with more red. And then without the red, it clears. That is... What is with the color red? That is baffling. And again, none of this is happening on my end. My recordings and shit are good. I'm just gonna look insane because the recording's not gonna show this. It's just gonna it's just gonna be me looking at words. People years from now gonna be like, what is he talking about? Why does it do? What is with red? And then it clears up as soon as you leave red. I don't know. I love the echo. There's a font issue with red text that gets compounded by the quantity of red? Maybe, but why haven't we had this issue before? Like I said, I'm wondering if Twitch did... I'm going to zoom this all the way in. Come on. Why does this text not piss you off? It's red. It's your favorite color. I'm just super zoomed out on the wrong thing. Wait, hold on. One last thing. The Magma Sea. How far down do we see the magma? We don't even see the Magma Sea. Fuck. It does look slightly wrong. Like it's gridded. What the fuck? I don't know. I have absolutely no clue. Maybe it's specific to the new version we just got? What new version? Dwarf Fortress? This is a new version of Dwarf Fortress. This is the same exact one I streamed last time. This is the exact same thing that I streamed last time. I did not update this at all. If there's one that just came out, we didn't have this issue last time I streamed. And this is the same fucking version. Oh fuck! I forgot to check to see who we're rating. Anyone doing Dwarf Fortress right now? There is... Do I know any of them? Zookler? A gentleman named Checking In on King Robin Hood? I don't know either of these people, do I? I got an ad. Great.
We could go show Orcs some love.
Orcs is on. Where has Orcs been? Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's raid Orcs. I don't know why. I saw him, but I didn't see him. Yeah, we haven't seen Orcs make beautiful lovers in a while. Oh, real quick. For those of you when I upload this and have no clue what I was just talking about for